What is up? What is going on, everybody? It is time for Mariners baseball. It is time for a live stream, and it's time for the Mariners to win the American League West. I hope everybody's having a great night tonight. I am going to be here for the play-by-play for the entire game. So join in, get your picks in for the home run contest. We're still doing that. We got a four-way tie for first. Let me know who you think is going to be the first Mariner player to hit a home run tonight. The Animal's in the house. He's going with Ty France. Will he put you down for that? Each player can only be picked once. Hey, Liv. EDM, welcome in. Christian, I got you in for Julio. EDM, I have you in for Gino. Let me just write it down. Hope you guys are all doing great today. Having a great night. Perfect, Chris. I got you in for Mr. Josh Rojas. So Ty, Julio, Gino, and Rojas are taken. Each player can only be taken once. It's the first player to hit a home run. And at the end of the year, we're doing a contest. Whoever wins, $50 or less prize of your choice. Again, I will say as long as it's legal and actually, I don't really care if it's appropriate. Just as long as it's legal will be the main issue there. So Live 200, good to see you. Just checking something here real quick. And I will go over lineups in just a minute as well. Perfect. So let's go over the lineups real quick tonight. First, for what's going to be the visiting Seattle Mariners, we are about 19 minutes to first pitch. What's up, Element? Or Element? Animal? You said, wait, what? What's going on? Yeah, you're good, Chris. No worries, man. No worries. If you got to go, you got to go. I still got you in for the contest. So the lineup first for the visiting Mariners, leading off is going to be J.P. Crawford. He'll be playing shortstop. Batting second and back in the lineup is Julio Rodriguez playing center field. Batting third will be the third baseman Eugenio Suarez. Batting fourth, the catcher Cal Raleigh. Batting fifth, right fielder Teoscar Hernandez. Batting sixth, left fielder Dom Canzone. Batting seventh, first baseman Ty France. Batting eighth, Mike Ford. He'll be the DH. Batting ninth, second baseman Joshua Rojas. On the mound, Logan Gilbert. 12-5, 3.66 ERA, 152 strikeouts on the year. Streams have been the storms. Not too bad. Not too bad, EDM. Nothing's happened to us outside of just some trash cans blowing over and stuff. But we've been fortunate, no issues. But thank you for asking. Oh no, that's Stream Elements is just a bot that runs so that it keeps things like it checks out, makes sure everything is running smoothly and that there's no weirdness going on during the stream. Let me just change something real quick here. Boom. Perfect. Got that. If you guys are hoping with the game on Apple TV tonight, I'm actually going to take off my headphones because I'm hearing a game in the background. It's driving me nuts. Can you guys still hear me okay? Just want to make sure. Can everybody hear me all right? Just let me know. The headphones, I can't get the game on mute here for some reason. It's driving me nuts. There we go. That might do it. That's better. I actually don't like being able to listen to the game when I'm trying to talk to you guys. I can't function and do two things at once, apparently. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. It really did. So no, we were very fortunate. No power losses or anything. Um, but yeah, we're all good there. The mod thing. What mod thing? Like for moderators in here? Is that what you're talking about for moderator? I don't even know how to really add it until I run into some issues where I'm just getting trolls left and right. Animal, I'm not going to worry about too much. It's really just in case we get spam and stuff from people. Other than that, though, I'm not going to worry about it. Appreciate EDM, thank you. But yeah, I figured it out. I had to get the game on mute. It's just hearing the game and then trying to talk. I can't do that at once. So we got the lineup for the Mariners. Now the lineup for the hometown New York Mets tonight. Leading off in center field will be Brandon Nimmo. Batting second is the shortstop Francisco Lindor. Batting third, left fielder Jeff McNeil. Batting fourth, the first baseman Pete Alonso. Batting fifth, former Mariner Dan Vogelbach. He'll be DHing. Batting sixth will be the right fielder DJ Stewart. Batting seventh, catcher Francisco Alvarez. Batting eighth, the third baseman Brett Beatty. Batting ninth, the shortstop Ronnie Mauricio. And on the mound is Kodai Senga, 10-7, 3.17 ERA, 164 strikeouts. He's been really good this year. Senga's been good. This is going to be a tough one. It's not going to be an easy win at all for the Mariners. It's not a bad lineup for the Mets. Senga's been good, so Mariners are going to have the work come out for them today. This is not the Royals, White Sox, and A's. The Mets are not playing well, but it's not a bad team overall. Yeah, college football really gets rolling tomorrow. I think everybody kind of has their first, kind of their, not everybody with their season opener, but kind of the rollout of it. Yeah, Senga's been good. This is going to be a tough one. If you can win tonight, you got to feel pretty good about the series with Kirby on Sunday, Castillo tomorrow. Senga's good, though. Not going to be easy at all. Rooftops in the house, as he likes to let us know, do not quit your day job, but Roof is here with us in spirit, as always. Appreciate that, my friend, for checking in. But yeah, Senga's good. It's like I said, this is not going to be an easy walk in the park victory for the Seattle Mariners. They're going to have to battle to get this one tonight. So hopefully they can. I think they can. And you want to get into that Mets bullpen as well, if possible. Rosters expanded today. Rooftop is 9 away from 700. So if you haven't subbed him up, head over there and hit that subscribe button on his channel. Hit the subscribe button on my channel if you haven't as well. I think everybody in here is probably subbed to both of us. So people, yes. There's Mauricio. He's making his MLB debut for the Mets in their home black uniforms on this Friday night. What was I going to say? I lost my train of thought. I hate when that happens. I had something in my head, and then I just completely forgot it. But yeah, this to me is kind of the toughest game of this series. I think going up against Senga for sure is going to be the toughest one. So hopefully, but the good news is the Bears have Logan Gilbert on the mound, so should be all right. You have a chance, like I said, getting them. Oh, roster expansion. That's what I was talking about. So 2 guys up. Sam Haggerty's back up. And then Dominic Leone was added to the roster as well. Obviously, no more 40-man expansions. It's just 2 extras. So just 28 is the max, and only 1 can be a pitcher, unfortunately. So, yep. Yeah, exactly. Logan's been fantastic in these road starts. That good point, Rooftop. So hopefully Rooftops on his game. Hopefully Logan is on his game tonight. Didn't need it. Senga, like I said, Senga's going to be a tough out for the Mariners. Got to battle. Got to get those hits with runners in scoring position. Bring those runners in. Anybody new, welcome in. Get your pick in for the home run contest. Let me know who you think is going to be the first Mariner to hit a home run. Ty, Julio, Gino, and Rojas have been taken, but everybody else is available. And if you win, you get a point. We have a 4-way tie between Gunny, Animal, Flick, and Sour Vanilla are all tied at 1. Yes, I am. I ended up just getting Apple TV. I hate it. I mean, there's a couple shows on there I think my wife watches. I'm going to check out Ted Lasso, too, since I have it. But, yeah, I ended up just buckling down and getting it. Okay, well, I'm hoping – actually, it's a good point. I'm hoping I get some people in here because a lot of people may not be able to watch it being on Apple. So I'm really going to try – I'm still going to try to respond to every single comment. But I really want to focus on the play-by-play here as well tonight in case there are some people that can't get in. Roof, I'll have you down for Mike Ford. Yeah, true. Yeah, he is. Yep. Knows that New York air. So Roof's in for Mike Ford. So Ty, Julio, Gino, Rojas, and Mike Ford are taken. So hopefully you guys are ready for some Friday night baseball. We are about 10 minutes from first pitch here. We'll keep tabs on the other games around the league as well. Obviously, we'll check in on Houston and New York. Texas is home against Minnesota. Toronto, I believe, is in Colorado. Toronto will be facing an old friend. Chris Flexen will be playing in that game. So an old friend trying to help out the Seattle Mariners tonight in Colorado. And then what other games do we need to pay attention to? Got Texas, got Houston, got Toronto. I think, honestly, that's really it. Me too. I mean, honestly, at this point in the season, every Mariners game has me excited. Like, I get up in the morning and I'm ready for Mariners baseball. That's how hot they're playing. That's just how I feel about this team right now. Um, in the early part of the season, kind of dreading some of these games. Now, I'm ready for baseball. Let's get going and let's let the games begin. It's here we go. September baseball. We've made it. We've made it to September. The Mariners are in first place, and now here we go. This is it. 29 games left to win yourself an AL West. It's not going to be easy. There's some tough series. I don't think the Mets are going to be a pushover. Cincinnati's up next. They're playing decent ball. Tampa's good. You're going to have the Dodgers this month, the Rangers twice, the Astros. But you know what? The Mariners, time to step up and win this division. While I believe those teams are really good, maybe outside of like the Mets, but I believe the Mariners are really good too. So I believe they are capable of stepping up and doing it. And that's one thing I want to make clear. When I'm saying these series are going to be tough, it's not an indictment saying that the Mariners, they can't win these. I'm just saying the Mariners are good and they're going to have to step up and play some tough baseball games. This is kind of the start of the playoffs here, essentially. Hope you're all having a good Friday. Hope everyone's ready. Hope you all have a 3-day weekend coming up. That would be awesome. I'm going to try to hop on Monday. I'm going to see. It just depends on what we're doing. That'll be a 1 o'clock game. That's the Labor Day game in Cincinnati. That will be, I think Brian Wu will be on the mound for that game. So I'll see what I can do. No guarantees, but thinking about doing it. Still got some room left in the home run contest. Ty, Julio, Gino Rojas, and Mike Ford have been taken. That means JP, Cal, Teo, Canzone still on the board. Plus, you can take someone off the bench. We have had someone, Denny Studios got his win with Mike Ford with a pinch hit home run. So you never know. You never know when that first home run is going to happen. It's been a while since we've done a live. It's been a while. I think the Royals was the last one. No, the Astros. The Astros is after the Royals. There's the American League West standings. The Mariners with percentage point lead over Houston. Rangers are in third, followed by the Angels and the A's. The Mets have fallen behind the Nationals in the NL East. That's good. I didn't realize they had dropped off that far, but the Mets are technically in last. But again, not a terrible Mets team. I don't know why. I feel, what's so funny, EDM? I know he played in the last game. He's literally played the last 2 games, but I swear I had that exact same feeling today. I don't know why. I think it's because he hasn't had a big game maybe in a few games, but I don't know. I had that same feeling. He has, though. He played the last 2. Maybe just he didn't really do a whole lot in those games, but I don't know why. I had the exact same feeling that I feel like we haven't seen Cal in a while. I felt like the whole team was the vibes were a little off against Oakland, but they found a way. They found a way to win that series. Despite, I don't think playing their best ball, and then Kirby getting scratched, and then missing Julio as well. Last 2 nights, the Mariners have been on last 2 Friday nights, the Mariners have been on Apple TV. Going over Julio, who has gone from a nice season, okay, to MVP candidate overnight. Again, I will maintain I think that's going to be Ohtani's award to win, but the fact that we're talking about Julio right now, if you guys haven't yet, do me a favor, hit the like button in the stream. That just helps get it out to more people. Lets YouTube know you're enjoying it. So if you guys can, just real quick, hit that thumbs up button. If you're in here and not subscribed, hit that subscribe button. I'm just 15 subs away from 2,200. My next big goal is 2,500, but I'd love to get to 22 tonight. Then after the game, my post-game video will be up as usual. I usually don't talk too much post-game in here. Take a deep breath, win or lose, and then do that. Thank you, Rooftop. As always, I appreciate your support, my friend. Thank you. Like I said, if you haven't yet, go over to his channel, sub him up. He is just 11 away from 700, as he says. That's probably it. I think that was it. It was just facing left-handers, and obviously Cal's not as strong from the right side, so it didn't feel like Cal. I think they're going to need Cal tonight. I think Cal could be a guy that could do something against Senga, so we'll see. Oh, hey now, 2 more for Rooftop. There you go. 9 away. I'm sorry. I don't know why I said 11. That's right. I don't know where I got 11 from. Sorry about that, but 9 away. So even better. Even better. Just going to check something on my phone real quick. Give me for just a minute, guys. Got to check some work emails. And we're good. The hashtag don't quit your day job. We are about 5 minutes from first pitch. Let's go over the lineups one more time for both teams. First for the visiting Seattle Mariners. Leading off is going to be J.P. Crawford at shortstop. Batting second, center fielder Julio Rodriguez. Batting third is the third baseman Eugenio Suarez. Batting fourth, the catcher Cal Raleigh. Batting fifth, the right fielder Teoscar Hernandez. Batting sixth in left field, Dominic Canzone. Batting seventh, the first baseman Ty France. Batting eighth and DHing is going to be Mike Ford. Batting ninth is the second baseman Joshua Rojas. On the mound, Logan Gilbert, 12-5, 3.66 ERA, 153 strikeouts on the year. For the Mets, meet the Mets. Come right out and meet the Mets. Brandon Nimmo will lead off and be in center field. Francisco Lindor will bat second, play short. Jeff McNeil bats third and is in left field. Pete Alonso bats fourth and plays first. Daniel Vogelbach bats fifth and is DH, and DJ Stewart bats sixth and is in right field. Francisco Alvarez is doing the catching and batting seventh. Brett Beatty bats eighth and plays third base. Ronnie Mauricio makes his MLB debut playing shortstop and batting ninth. Kodai Senga on the mound, 10-7, 3.17 ERA with 164 strikeouts on the year. He has been very good this season. So a tall, tough task tonight for the Mariners. The Mariners can get this one. You got to feel pretty good that they can sweep this series. Like Cal needs to learn from Mariners. I guess some people have asked him that, and he's like pretty much said no way. Maybe it's just something he feels more comfortable with. And if that's the case, I mean, whatever. But yeah, I kind of feel like just hit left-handed, but he seems pretty adamant about keeping it. So, whatever. Still been a great player, having an amazing season. But I kind of agree. I'm curious if he just ditched it and just hit lefty. Although he did hit a home run right-handed against Kansas City. If that counts. I was going to say off Jordan Lyles, but it wasn't. It was off the bullpen. Lyles is right-handed. Wish we were facing Jordan Lyles. Jordan Lyles would be fun to face because he's really bad. Unfortunately, Jordan Lyles is not good for the Mets. So I have to settle for saying that. Tomorrow is Luis Castillo, I believe, goes tomorrow for the Mariners against. I don't think the Mets have an announced starter yet for tomorrow. I don't care. Oh, it is going to be Peterson for the Mets tomorrow. And then Sunday is George Kirby versus Ty McGill. So again, if you can win tonight, you've got to feel pretty good you can sweep. Obviously, as always, there's no guarantees. No guarantees of anything. Could win tonight, lose the next two. I don't know. But you've got to feel pretty good that, like, this is the one on paper that's the toughest. I talked about that last Friday night against Kansas City. Like, Bryce Miller versus Brady Singer was the one that I was kind of like, you could drop that one. And they found a way and got the sweep. The Mets are a lot better than the Royals, but my point still kind of stands there. If you can find a way tonight to pull it out, you feel good. You at least feel you can't complain. You're throwing your big three up there, and you hope they can pitch well and the offense can do enough, and you get the W. Like I said, we'll be keeping tabs on Houston. In fact, let me pull up MLB.com. We'll keep tabs on Houston versus the Yankees, which starts at 5:10 West Coast time, 5:40 p.m. West Coast time, Pacific time for Toronto and Colorado. And then it will be Minnesota and Texas at 5:05 Pacific time. So those are the three games of importance to the Mariners tonight. At this point, I think Boston's pretty much, as much as Houston sweeping them stunk, like I guess the worst case is you did kind of eliminate Boston with that sweep. So not that the Mariners should be too worried about that, but better than nothing. At least something positive came of it. Let's see who's going in those games. I can't pull it up. Well, let's see. Minnesota and Texas is it Jack or is it Joe Ryan? Joe Ryan. Yeah, Joe Ryan for the Twins. He will be going up against Max Scherzer. In Houston, it'll be Carlos Rodon he's actually made a few starts this year. Going against Justin Verlander. And then in Colorado, It is Hungjin Ryu versus an old friend, Chris Flexen, on the mound for the Rockies. So hopefully Flex is up to the task. No, count. Take him. You want him, Sour? I'm going to put you down for him unless you say otherwise. You can have Cal. Surprisingly, the dumper not taken. If you do want to change your mind, let me know, but I will write you in for Cal. I read your question. I was like, is Cal been using them? Like, yeah, they're using them. They're playing them tonight. I'm like, oh, the contest. We are just about, should be first pitch here any second now. Showing some Mariner highlights. There's Mr. Julio Rodriguez. Hope you've been well, Sour. Hope you're doing well. Welcome in. And it looks like we're ready for some baseball here. Yeah, good choice. Not a bad one to, with six already taken, to have the dumper still on the board. You got to feel pretty good. Contest closes first pitch. I've been pretty lenient with it, but as soon as the first pitch is thrown, I am closing it. That way there's no controversy. When I was getting like 2 or 3 people in the streams, I was a little more lenient, but now that I've got a few more, it's once the first pitch is thrown, I'm going to call it on that just so there's no, because that's not fair if somebody's had an at bat essentially. So just so everybody knows, once first pitch is thrown, contest is closed. There is Kodai Senga, 24 starts, 10-7 record, 3.17 ERA, 136 innings, 164 K, 64 walks. So some walks there. He walks a little bit. You got Canzone. Perfect, Jeff. I'll put you in for Canzone. JP Crawford steps in. Contest is going to officially close because Senga is ready, and here's the pitch. JP fouls it off at 97. We are underway. Contest closed. Jeff, I got you in for Canzone. JP 268, 12 homers, 44 RBIs, 806 OPS. Mariners are the betting favorites at minus 115. The pitch fouls it off at 83. The Mets are minus 105 on the money line. So Mariners slight favorites. Let's look at Scott's service. And Gino, 0-2 here to JP. JP's fouled off the first 2. Senga set his pitch. Swing and a miss. Nasty splitter change. Or who knows? Senga might be one of those guys that throws like 8 pitches. I guess call that a change. JP swings and misses. Strike 3. Split. I guess it's a split. Split. Change. What did I say first time? I think I said split. Here's Julio. Julio, 286, 24 homers, 87 RBIs. Good to have Julio back in the lineup after missing the last 2 nights. That pitch misses down low, 1-0. I should say, last 2 games. So Julio got 3 days off. Good to see him back in and playing in the outfield. The 1-0 from Senga to Julio. The pitch. Inside 2-0. Jared Kelenic made a rehab start last night. DH looked a little ginger on the base paths. Curious to see how he does tonight or tomorrow whenever Tacoma plays again. Didn't look like he had all the juice back, so we'll see what comes from that. The 2-0. Julio swings it at a fly ball, shallow right field. DJ Stewart coming way in now on it. Backing up, makes the catch. Looks like it might be a little windy out there. 2 down. Yeah, I agree in terms of Cal. I agree with you, EDM. Senga throws a 4-seamer, a cutter, a fork ball, a sweeper, a slider, and a curve. I'm assuming that pitch is the fork ball then that I was seeing that looks like the split. I'm assuming that's the fork ball. Good luck on me trying to identify a fork ball. Here's Gino. Senga's pitch. Up high, 1-0 with the fastball. Appreciate that, Jeff. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. Fork ball. It's something that dives off. But thank you. I appreciate it. 1-0. That just catches the corner strike, 1-1. Yes. Same. Very excited for that. Let's get the W. It's going to be tough against Senga. Got to battle. This is going to be one of the ones just got to find a way to squeak out a couple runs, probably. Make him throw some pitches, too. The 1-1 to Gino is in the dirt, 2-1. That's the other thing you'd love to do. If you can't scrap out runs, you want to get into that bullpen. So Senga only at 9 pitches here. You'd love to get a base runner here just to make him throw, a few more. There's Buck Showalter, Seinfeld star. The 2-1 to Gino. Senga's pitch. Gino fouls it straight back at 94. Decent pitch to hit. Gino got pretty good contact on it, but went straight back. Like, yeah. I didn't see the rest. I saw the single and it looked a little rough. Good to see those look good. Y2K, welcome in. Yes, yeah, I noticed that. Does have a few walks, so it looks like it can get a little wild. Shown some of it early here. We've seen a little bit of some bad misses. So hopefully the Mariners can take advantage of that. The 2-2 and the dirt 3-2. Did Gino hold up? He did. 3-2. Nice take. But Bomel. I don't, yeah, I'm surprised he's still there in San Diego. I mean, probably not all his fault, but he's probably got to be gone at the end of the year. I mean, he did a good job in Oakland, I think, for the most part. The 3-2 here. Be great if Gino get on, like I said, make Senga throw a few more pitches. Senga has set his 3-2 to Suarez. Fouled it off. Good job by Gino to get a piece of that fork ball. That thing's pretty nasty. Almost like a splitter that knuckles. I wouldn't know how to describe it. Gino leads all of baseball in strikeouts, just ahead of Kyle Schwarber, just ahead of Teoscar Hernandez. Senga is ready. His 3-2 again to Gino. The pitch. Swing and a miss over the top of that fork ball for strike three. Mariners are going to have to find a way to try and lay off those as best they can. We're headed to the bottom of the first. It's the Mariners nothing. The Mets coming up. Yeah, the hit was fine. It was that's what I meant. It was him running the bases that didn't look great. The hit was solid, but he looked a little gingerly on the base paths a couple times yesterday. What camera is this? I'll message you on that. I'm not sure what it is, to be honest. Yeah, the bad vibes coming through there. Not a great start, but we knew this one was going to be a battle here. So 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners. I guess at least Gino made him throw a few pitches there. Oh, let me change this because we are now in the bottom of the first. So hopefully Jared Kelenic back soon. Although, like I said, didn't look super comfortable yesterday, but it's going to take a while. I think that's why Jerry said no timetable on Kelnic's return, just because you know got to get him back right, and hopefully that foot isn't hurting. And say I'm crazy for it has to be Snell. I don't know much about Yamamoto. Snell, I just don't know if you want to go after free agent pitching. You're fine. I'm not shooting that down. I don't know much about Yamamoto, so I can't comment there. I don't know if Snell is. I don't think they're going to go after free agent pitching, to be honest with you. But I mean, I wouldn't be against it. And look, you got to see what they do. I mean, they could trade some of the pitching depth for offense. I mean, it's possible. So if they do that, then maybe depends on Robbie Ray and how far away he is from coming back. So I think it just depends on a lot of different factors there. But you can never have enough pitching. So we've seen this year. Look at how the Mariners' depth has been tested. Robbie Ray hurt, Marco hurt, Easton McGee, Chris Flexen. I mean, they're down to, they've had their 10th and 11th options pitched this year. Here we go, bottom of the first. Brandon Nimmo, Francisco Lindor, and Jeff McNeil due up for the Mets. Logan Gilbert on the mound. Yeah, again, it's just something I'll have to dive into, in the offseason. Here's the pitch to Nimmo. It's in there for a strike. It'll be interesting. That's going to be an interesting topic to see what they end up wanting to do with Teoscar because he's been so red hot. The 0-1. Nimmo fouls it off 0-2. But, he was also really bad for a 2-3 month period, too. So it's going to be interesting what they want to do with Teo. That's going to definitely be one of the offseason questions. It'll be easy to get hometown kid, I thought. The reliever. Yeah, like I said, until we really see what the offseason does, the pitch to Nimmo is in the dirt 1-2. It's going to be so hard to figure out, what they're going to do and what their process is. Right now, I would say I don't think they're going to be going after starting pitching, but you never know. You never know. Teo's most strikeouts. Nimmo with a line drive into center field. Julio going back right in front of the track makes the catch. Mateo, what? Mateo most strikeouts. It's Gino. Gino has the most in terms of hitters. Pitchers, I'm not sure who leads the league in starts. Probably Spencer Strider. Yeah, I mean, again, it depends on Kelenic coming back. It depends on What else they do? It's really hard for me to answer off-season questions right now, just because like it's we're in the middle of the pennant race here. I think once the dust settles from the season, like right now, I feel like hey, try to bring Teo back. He's hot, but then there's a part of me Lindor steps in and takes ball one outside. Like he was also kind of bad for 3 months. So until we really hit, until the season ends and the dust settles, hard to really get into what the offseason, is really going to look like. The 1-0 pitch to Lindor. Swing and a miss. Strike one. Gilbert comes set. His 1-1 pitch to Lindor. Pops it up. Julio coming in, racing in fast, and he's got a beat on it for the catch. Quickly 2 outs here in the bottom of the first inning. Appreciate that. Yeah, I know some of them. I'll do it for certain teams. Like I'll go in and watch streams. Not just Mariners but other sports, and it's like they don't call the game; they're just talking. It's like that's fine, but then don't make it a play-by-play live stream. Yeah, for sure. No, absolutely, absolutely. That's why I make sure to really do the play-by-play, especially on Apple TV, because a lot of people probably can't watch it. Here is McNeil, fouls it off on the first pitch, 97 from Logan. Jeb Gino's going over, giving it a look. Won't get there. It's just a long strike one. Good to see. Good to see him playing back-to-back days. I think that's important for him. Hopefully, I'm assuming he's DHing again tonight. Hopefully, he's back in the field at some point. See how he does there. Because, like I said, just looked a little gingery yesterday. May have just been him a little nervous. So we'll see. Gilbert has set his 0-1 to Jeff McNeil. That's in there for a strike at 97, 0-2. Logan's fastball sharp here in the first inning. Jeff McNeil having a bit of a down year. Last year hit 326. Won the batting title last year. The 0-2 in the dirt, 1-2. Went with the splitter there. 2 outs, nobody on here. Bottom of the first. We're scoreless in New York. McNeil steps back in. Pete Alonso on deck. Logan is ready. Gets the sign, the approval from Cal. His 1-2. Line drive, base hit up the middle for Jeff McNeil. That will bring up Pete Alonso, so the Mets get a 2-out single. So 2 outs and 1 on, and Pete Alonso coming up. Alonso, 39 home runs this year, third in baseball, 220 average, 96 RBIs, 840 OPS. So a chance Pete Alonso could end a series with 100 RBIs. 100 for the season, not for the series. Here he is. Logan looks in, and the pitch is up high, 96, 1-0. I'll get to the comments as soon as the inning is over. See some new comments flying. If anybody's new to the stream, hit the like button, hit the sub button. And thank you all for joining. Hope you're all having a great Friday night. Logan is ready with a 1-0 pitch to Alonso. No real lead for McNeil. The pitch. And taken for a strike on the splitter, a little up in the zone. Probably not where Logan wanted that, but it fooled Alonso enough to be a called strike one. 1-1 here from Logan to Alonso. The home run derby man. Logan comes set. His 1-1. Swing and a miss. Strike 2, 95. Good heat from Logan. Jeff McNeil is on first with a 2-out single. No score, bottom of the first. Apple giving the probabilities. Pete Alonso has a 3% home run probability right now. On deck is the man, the myth, the legend, Mr. Vogelbach. Logan's 1-2 to Alonso. Up high, just misses 2-2. Good pitch. See if Alonso will go after that. But he didn't. You guys are also new to the stream. Like I said, hit the like button, hit the sub button. If you're new to the channel, we're just 13 subs away from 2,200. Next pitch will be number 16 of the evening for Logan. It'll be a 2-2 to Pete Alonso. Logan comes set the pitch. Grounded foul. We'll do it again. So I will get to the comments as soon as the inning concludes. Hopefully soon. Making out here, Pete, so I can answer these comments or look at them. Alonso just got a piece of that one to stay alive. We're going to do the 2-2 again. Mets making Logan throw a few pitches here at the end of the inning. Looked like a real quick inning, and now Logan approaching 20 pitches. Alonso steps back in. Logan has the pitch calm sign and the 2-2. Ground ball just foul down the line. Okay, I'm going to look at the comments because, my gosh, go away, Pete Alonso. Yes, it's the new rooftop. He just did a video explaining it why too, so go check it out. And he kind of just branching off into some new ventures along, still doing Mariners, but some other things as well. Logan Gilbert in the first inning this year, 6.58 ERA. Every other inning, 3.07. So Logan get to the first. He's been solid. The 2-2 again to Pete Alonso. It's strike three called. Beautiful pitch. Paints the bottom of the zone. Pete didn't like it, but it caught that bottom of the zone. Good pitch from Logan at 97. We'll head to the second inning. No score from New York. Great pitch by Logan. Perfectly placed. I mean, I get Alonso being frustrated by that because that's borderline, but borderline in the zone. That's a strike. There you go. Seahawks, maybe some NBA. Monday Night Football. Gordon, welcome in. Yes, good start there. Logan getting the strikeout. Welcome into the stream. Appreciate it. Rooftop the Mariner doer. The season was over after that base hit. Checking on the other scores. None of the other games have started yet. The closest one is the 5 o'clock game between the Rangers and the Twins. If you guys are new to the channel, hit subscribe. 12 subs away, or actually 13 subs away, sorry, from 2,200. And hit the like button on the stream. It just gets more, gets it out to more people on this channel. Gets the video out to more people on YouTube. I promise I can speak. We're heading to the second inning here. We are scoreless. Due up for the Mariners will be the dumper, Teo, and Dom Can Zone. Hope you guys are all having a good Friday night. I'm going to take the headphones off for just a minute because they are killing my ears here. I'll put them back on in a little bit to hear the game, but they're hurting me. Hope you guys all hear me okay still, but they're hurting my ears, so we're going to take a quick break from that. Hopefully some of you guys are joining in for, Apple TV. If you can't watch it, hopefully you guys are joining in to the stream for the play-by-play. Let's do it. Yeah, you would take the lead. If the dumper can go deep, you will have the lead. Gunny and Flick, didn't see him tonight to get their picks in. So Sauer and Animal, you're the only two that could take the lead potentially in the contest. Also, guys, if you haven't yet, check out my channel memberships. Got some cool contests we do. Got some members-only streams. I'm going to have some betting NFL picks. They're going to be member exclusive. So if you're interested, check that out. I may add two. Nope, everybody's at one. You, Gunny, Animal, and Flick. I'm going to come up with some tiebreakers here just because we're getting into September. I'm getting some more subs. So, I just want to be a little careful or something. So I'm going to come up with some tiebreakers here at some point. Here is Cal Raleigh. The pitch from Sangha misses up high. 1-0. Sangha threw 13 pitches in the first. Even if he can't score some runs, would like to make him throw some pitches and get into that Mets bullpen. The 1-0. Cal swings, little grounder to first. It is going to be taken there by Alonso for a quick out, number 1. 1 down here, and that will bring up Teoscar Hernandez. 1 out and nobody on. The first place Mariners. Mariners win their last 29 games. They will win the division. Breaking news here on the channel. I mean, I'm also not picking Julio, so me just lock in seems fair. Can't I just lock in Cancel for the contest? Here's Teo. This is down low, 1-0. Just have each person lock in one player, and that, you know what? Make it easier. I don't have to worry about who got their pick in first. I'll tell you what. You can lock in Haggerty if you want. The 1-0 to Teo. That's in there for a strike. 1-1. Teo, if it wasn't for Julio probably taking home Player of the Month honors in August, Teo would be close because Teo has been killing it in August. The pitch to Teo, the 1-1, is in the dirt. 2-1. Good take by Teo. I mean, just crazy. Mariners legitimately have two Player of the Month candidates. Um, I mean, like I said, if it wasn't for Julio, Teo would probably win it. 2-1 here coming up to Teoscar Hernandez from Senga. Comes set and is 2-1. Swing and a miss, strike two. 92 on that one. That looked more like the cutter, maybe. Like I said, I'll keep you guys updated on the scores, especially the Blue Jays, Astros, and Yankees. Blue Jays, Astros, and Rangers, the three that matter the most for the Mariners. Actually, probably the only three that matter, let's be honest. 2-2 here to Teoscar. One out, nobody on here, top half of the second inning. Senga looks in, gets the sign, comes set, and is 2-2. Did he go around? He did. Home plate umpire says he went. I don't know why they just don't check down on that. That kind of drives me nuts. And it's out number two. I think he may have gone around, but I mean, just check. So it is what it is, 2 down. Anna, welcome in. Good to see you. Now we know the scores are going to be coming in. Teo went around there, I think. So I'm very glad to see you in here because a big night around baseball. Well, hey, how about that? This is even better than some classic. What classic football matchups were you listening to? Here's Dom Canzone saying his pitch to Canzone. Drops in there for a strike, 0-1. Canzone was Jeff's pick to homer. The 0-1 from Senga to Dom Canzone. The pitch. Pops it up. It's going to be Mauricio calling for it. He's got it. And two very quick innings for Senga. He's only at 22 pitches through 2 innings. So he's not throwing a lot of pitches here. We're going to the bottom of the second. It's no score in New York. If there's any questions or anything you want to talk about, commercial breaks usually a good time to do it. I'll plug the channel again. Remember to hit like and hit subscribe if you are new to the channel. Nottingham Forest was bought in 2010. Oh, football. Football. I thought we were talking some really old school football. Tridents up, Mike. Yes, sir. Let's do it. Let's get the win today. Big game here in New York. I mean, they're all right. I mean, is there not a big game? I say big game. Like these are all big now. I mean, this is like last week in football season, couple weeks. This is they're all big ones now. Every single one of these. I said the other day. I think I said it with Rooftop yesterday. And I said it on my stream a couple days ago, like every win is going to feel like 10 and every loss is going to feel like 10. They're all going to every loss is going to hurt the rest of the way, but every win should hopefully feel a little bit better. It was not. That's all good, though. I hope you're enjoying it. Oh, boy. At the bottom of the second for the Mets due up, it's going to be Vogelbach, Stewart, and Alvarez due up here in the bottom of the second. You're on Apple TV. Tampa Bay beating Cleveland 2-0. That wouldn't be the worst thing for Cleveland to win that game for the Mariners, but is what it is. We are back here for the bottom of the second inning, presented by Chevron, at least for Apple TV. Not for me. I'm not represented by Chevron yet. That's the big sponsor I'm working on. Here is Daniel Vogelbach stepping in. Logan Gilbert is ready in his first pitch to Vogie. Fouls it off at 96. Pretty good rip at that one from Vogelbach. 0-1. Vogelbach, 228, 13 homers, 43 RBI, 743 OPS. Not a terrible season. Really hot in the last 16 games. 6 homers, 1.13 OPS. So Vogelbach on fire. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss, 97 from Vogie. He'll take his time. Former Mariner legend, former Mariner All-Star in 2019, Daniel Vogelbach. Logan is ready. And the 0-2 to Vogie. In the dirt, 1-2. Splitter not super sharp yet for Logan. The fastball's been fantastic. Splitter's been missing a little bit. No, he doesn't. No, all those guys back then. It's hilarious. Canseco, you look at Canseco, the dude can't even move his neck. Here's the 1-2. Strike three called right down the middle. Yeah, those games against the A's were frustrating. Senga's a good pitcher. It's not going to be an easy one today. They're going to have to battle to get a couple runs here. Like I said, if there's a game, if you can win this game, I feel pretty good about the next two. So hopefully they can just, scrap out a couple runs here. And hopefully Logan's sharp enough to get the W. Yeah, Sammy was probably the best of the group in terms of looking normal. Here's DJ Stewart. He takes strike one. Stewart was the hero against the Rangers the other night. That's a big game there for the Mariners starting in about 30 minutes or so. The Twins and the Rangers, also Yankees and Astros, Blue Jays and the Rocks. The 0-1 to Stewart. Swing and a miss, strike two. Logan's fastball very sharp here tonight so far. He's got DJ Stewart 0-2. Stewart's been hot his last 13 games and almost single-handedly beat the Rangers on Wednesday night. Logan is ready with an 0-2 pitch. Here it is. Fouls it off at 97. Probably caught a little too much of that plate with the 0-2. Stewart had the walk-off. He had two home runs on Wednesday, robbed a home run, and then a walk-off hit by pitch against Texas. So we were big DJ Stewart fans on Wednesday. We're not DJ Stewart fans anymore, though. The 0-2 misses up high, 1-2. One out, nobody on here, bottom of the second. No score early here in New York. Logan is ready. Stewart steps in. The 1-2. Up high, 2-2. There is a DJ or something out there. Well, I got DJ Stewart, so I guess the DJ is maybe in honor of DJ Stewart. Oh, sorry for yawning. It's 4:30. I'm tired, obviously. The 2-2 from Logan to DJ Stewart. Comes setting the pitch. Swing and a miss. That splitter. Another one kind of floated up high, but fooled Stewart enough for the strikeout. 2 down. Bills be called. Oh, cool. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, which one you going? Where are you going to tomorrow? I'm gonna guess. Now you let me know. I'm not sure. Yankees in that another big game there. UCLA, maybe that was my guess. They talk about Oakland or not Oakland, going to SoFi and stuff. Here is Francisco Alvarez. Logan Gilbert's first pitch to him. Misses down low, 1-0. 2 outs, nobody on here, bottom of the second. Alvarez, 21 home runs, tied for fourth amongst MLB rookies this season. The 1-0. That drops in there for a strike, 1-1. Better breaking ball there from Logan. Next pitch will be 31 for Logan. So both pitchers so far pretty much in command. Logan's 1-1. Swing and a miss, strike 2, 97. A lot of swing and miss so far from Logan Gilbert. Alvarez steps back in. The 1-2. Logan is ready. And the pitch. Outside, 2-2. 97 on that one from Logan. The Mariners in the third will have Ty France, Mike Ford, and Josh Rojas due up. Mariners have yet to have a base runner reach through 2 innings. Alvarez will take his timeout. Home plate umpire says, time to go. And it's the 2-2 here from Logan. Gets his signal from Cal in the pitch. Misses down low. Pretty good splitter there, 3-2. That was probably one of the better splitters he's thrown tonight. Good job by Alvarez to lay off it. The 3-2 from Logan. Line drive up the middle, and it gets through for a base hit. So back-to-back innings, the Mets get 2-out singles to extend the inning a bit, and that will bring up Brett Beatty. New Mexico at Texas A&M. Ooh, that'll be a fun one. There you go. Down in College State. Are they playing in College Station? Or is that one of those games that's like somewhere else? Nothing better than the pageantry of college football. That'll bring up Brett Beatty with 2 outs and a 1 on here. Beatty bats left-handed. Logan's first pitch to him, swing and a miss through a 97-mile-per-hour fastball. Logan at 35 pitches, Beatty 216, 7 home runs, 27 RBIs. Recalled today from AAA, 620 OPS on the year. The 0-1, up high, 1-1. Putting a little bit of that wear and tear on Logan, making him throw some pitches here. The pitch drops in there for a strike. Nice splitter. Strike 2, 1-2. Splitter looks a little better this inning. He's dropped a couple nice ones in there. That 2-2 to Alvarez was pretty good. And then that one dropped in there pretty nicely to Beatty. Here we go with the 1-2 pitch. Alvarez with a slight lead off first. The pitch, strike 3 called, 97 paint from Logan. We'll head to the 3rd inning. It's still scoreless from New York. I forgot to change that again last time, so we'll just update it here. Gotcha. Yeah, I don't know who's ranked where, so when I wouldn't have caught that. So okay, so that'll be a fun one if you go. I hope you do have a great time if you do for that one. Nothing better than a little college football. Tampa Bay taking it to Cleveland right now. So far those new acquisitions, not doing it for the Guardians yet. If you guys are new to the stream, hit that like button. Also hit the subscribe button as well. That just helps the video get out to more people, and hopefully more people watch it. Check something real quick, guys. Give me 1 second. Perfect. Just checking some work stuff. Make sure everything is still intact. Things don't mean a whole lot. Oh yeah, for sure. For sure. It's we see it all the time. Teams rank top 5 and then drop out after a few weeks. Yeah, they did. Yeah, those A's games did. Um, but some of that's Julio being out as well. That doesn't help. So, and listen, they're facing a good pitcher tonight. So it's going to look like that, but they should get together. Cubs beat the Reds. Big game. Oh, that's right. That was a double header today in Cincy. So Cubs get a big win there. Reds fighting for their playoff lives right now. And a wild card is going to be crazy. The NL wild card and the AL West and the NL Central all going to be pretty crazy. Honestly, probably. I mean, I know why, but it's like, I wonder if some of it's for TV ratings too. Because you just had all these teams unranked. It wouldn't draw as much as the number 1 team in the nation playing this team. You know what I mean? Here is Ty France to lead off the top half of the 3rd inning. Senga comes set. His pitch is in the dirt, 1-0. Love to, like I said, at least make Senga throw some pitches here at the very least. Mariners have yet to have a base runner through 2 innings. It'll be 1-0 on Ty France. And the pitch. Swing and a miss over the top of that fork ball, 1-1. Yeah, exactly. Happens all the time. We see it in these teams just drop off. Just goes to show until you're on the field, sometimes it's hard. It's just hard to predict. The 1-1 to Ty. Up high, 2-1. Good take by Ty. Good fastball there from Sang. It just missed. According to Apple, Ty has a 38% chance to reach base. We'll take it. I'll take that. It's not bad. 2-1 from Sang at a tie. Comes set and the 2-1 pitch. In the dirt, 3-1. Good at bat here by Tyler Love to get the leadoff man on. We said one, he makes Sang throw a few pitches and get the offense going a little bit. Mike Ford on deck. 3-1 from Sang at a tie. Comes set his pitch. Right there, strike two. Good pitch from Sang. With a fork, a cutter. Pitches are hard to pick up unless it's just a pure fastball or an easy fork ball to tell. Full count here to tie. 3 seconds on the pitch clock. The 3-2. In the dirt, ball 4. Nice job by Ty. A leadoff walk for the Mariners here in the third. Good start. Are this year's Padres pretty much, aren't they? Oh my, they're like 0-12 in extra inning games. And they're like something, and they're just brutal in one-run games. What a year. Oh man, so like the Pac-2 is it just they're going to stay together and just going to have Oregon State, Washington State for a month playing each other. Here's Mike Ford takes outside, ball 1. Did win the Big 12, so Oklahoma K-State. Yeah, and I'll be honest, I don't know enough about college football. I love college football. I don't follow it enough to be to say like what's going to happen there. But I love it, but I just don't follow it enough to know who's good and who's not. The 1-0 to Ford is in there for strike 1-1. Yeah, exactly. They've just been killed in one-run games and extra innings. It's certainly possible that I would certainly say they're the favorites. I would certainly put the betting odds to favor the Braves for sure. They would be my pick right now, but we'll see. The 1-1, that just misses down low to Ford, 2-1. You never know in short series, but the odds would probably favor the Braves. I mean, they've just from start to finish been the best team in baseball this year. 2-1 here on Mike Ford. Good start for the Mariners. Ty France reaches with a leadoff walk. Here's the 2-1 to Ford. The pitch. Line drive. This is going to be a double play. Mauricio to short for 1. Over to Lindor. Back to first. Double play. Nah. Keep the ball on the ground. That's what happens when a promising inning sort of dies off. The other tough thing is there you actually were making Senga throw some pitches. That was his 10th pitch of the inning, and all of a sudden now he has a chance for another real quick 1-2-3. That will bring up Josh Rojas. Good double play turned by the Mets. Fortunately, Mike Ford, not the speediest guy in the world. Rojas was Chris's pick to homer. So let's see if Rojas can do something. The pitch up high, 1-0. 2 outs, nobody on here. Top of the third. Rojas, 243, 3 homers, 36 RBIs, all 3 home runs coming with the Mariners. 2 against Kansas City, 1 in Chicago. Outside, 2-0. Saying is ready with his 2-0 pitch here to Josh Rojas. JP Crawford is on deck. The 2-0 pitch. That catches the outside corner first. Strike. 2-1. Good pitch. 2-1 here to Josh Rojas. Saying set is 2-1. Outside, 3-1. That would have been nice if Mike Ford didn't ground into a double play and just popped up or something. Could be a couple walks here. 3-1 to Rojas. Saying set the pitch. Swing and a miss. Foul tip. 3-2. A little better this inning. They've made Senga throw 15 pitches. Double plays are killers for getting the pitch counts up there. Looks like that one hung a little bit. Rojas just foul tips it straight back. Oh, it looks like got a piece of Alvarez, maybe. We'll do the 3-2 pitch. Here it comes from Senga to Rojas. And that looks like Senga stepped up. All right, here we go. The 3-2. Rojas fouls it off. We'll do it again. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. That would make the most sense. Yeah, Cal and Stanford to the ACC. These conferences are getting weird. He's back in today. He's playing today. Julio's in there in center field. The 3-2 to Rojas. Strike three called right there, 98. Good pitch from Senga. He is sharp through three. We'll at the bottom of the third. Still no score from New York. I just can't keep up with all this. I mean, it's not the sport I knew growing up. And maybe I'm just being fuddy duddy, but I'm sorry, Cal and Stanford in a conference with Clemson and Florida State. I know you're saying they may be leaving, but like Clemson versus Cal, USC versus Ohio State, that's not the Rose Bowl. Like, what's going on here? Like, I like the old way. I want the Pac-10, the West Coast teams to be in that conference, the Atlantic, like that's how it should be. I mean, I get it. I get why they're doing it, but I don't know. And I can't keep up with it anymore. So still love the college game. It's great, but just not what it used to be. Dude, yeah, I mean, I believe it. And they're going to go to the SEC, and then I mean, it's just getting crazy. Just get rid of conferences and just have one big, giant league. No score heading to the bottom of the third. Kodai Senga on his game today through 3 innings. He looks very sharp. Just one base runner given up through 3 innings. So far, Logan matching him pitch for pitch. If you guys are new to the stream, hit the like button for the stream. And don't forget to subscribe. I'm just, 13 subscribers away from 2,200. We're about 15 minutes from the other games of interest, starting for the Mariners, Minnesota and Texas, New York and Houston, and then a little bit later will be Toronto and Colorado. Oh yeah, 100%. Yep, no doubt there. Oh yeah, money talks. I mean, I should say I know why. I just don't like it. It is so. But yep, the almighty dollar. Here is Ronnie Mauricio making his major league debut. He's been tearing it up at AAA, 852 OPS. Boy, big kid for a second baseman. Here's Logan's pitch. Drops in there for a strike. He was taken all the way. 0-1. Real lanky build, looks like. There's his family in attendance. Congrats to him making an MLB debut. That is a really, really cool thing. Young kid's dream becoming a reality. The 0-1 is a ball. Splitter misses, 1-1. I will always applaud when people make their debuts. Think about how hard some of these guys work to get there, and it is quite an accomplishment. Now I hope Logan gets him out. The 1-1. And the pitch. Swing and a miss over the top of that splitter, 1-2. Logan looks like he's found that splitter. Struggled with it, looked like in the first inning, but it has come alive a bit for him the last couple innings. Timeout. Feel weird saying timeout in baseball. Mauricio from San Pedro de Macorís of the Dominican Republic. 22, 6'3", 166. Man, that is a thin dude. 6'3", 166. The 1-2. Good splitter. Misses down low, 2-2. Good take. Needs to go to Taco Bell a couple more times to get that 166 to like 175. That is skinny. The 2-2. Line drive into right field. Right to Teo going back. It's over his head. Teo really did not play that well. Mauricio is going to be in with a leadoff double for his first big league hit. That was hit hard. Teo was standing there like it was hit right to him and just went over his head. Rough play by Teo on a ball. It was stung, but I feel like that could have been caught. So a leadoff double for the Mets. And that gets you back to the top of the order with Nimmo, Lindor, and McNeil. Definitely stung, line drive, and Teo kind of sitting there like it was going to be hit right to him and then just went over his head. Really weird play by Teo. Teo struggles on those. I mean, I know those aren't easy balls to play on those solid line drives, but man, Teo was like, could not have played that any worse. Ball 1 to Nimmo. So Logan's going to have to work around a leadoff double here. And with the way Senga's pitching, One's not the end of the world, but you don't want this to get into a couple runs here because he's been sharp. The 1-0 drops in there for a strike, 1-1. Nimmo 0 for 1, lined out to Julio in the first inning. 19 homers, 54 RBIs on the year for Nimmo. Logan is ready with the 1-1. The pitch. Popped foul, 1-2. Love a strikeout here. Keep that runner at second. Leadoff double, first big league hit for Ronnie Mauricio. And now Nimmo, the 1-2 from Logan Gilbert. Steps off, looks at second. Runner goes back. I would say a poorly played ball by Teoscar. Logan's 1-2 to Nimmo. The pitch. Fouls it off. Good split. Nimmo gets a piece of it. We'll do the 1-2 again. Next pitch will be 48 for Logan. Bottom of the third, no score. Runner at second, nobody out for the Mets. See if Logan can wiggle out of a mini jam here. He's got Nimmo 1-2. Lindor on deck. Logan comes set as 1-2. Fouled off again. And we'll do it again. Apple says an RBI probability of 13% for Brandon Nimmo. I'll believe him. That means an 87% chance there is no RBI. So that's a walk, an out, anything else. Or an error, I guess. The 1-2. Swing and a miss over the top of a splitter. Nice pitch by Logan. Big first out there, keeps the runner at second. And that will bring up Francisco Lindor with one down. Good pitch by Logan. Good spot. Need that strikeout, too. Splits really come alive last couple innings. Nimmo just over the top of it. Nice job by Cal. Not let it get by him. And there's one down. And that will bring up Mr. Francisco Lindor. He's got 23% RBI probably to the pitch. Line drive foul down the line. Hit pretty hard. But it's a strike. Lindor, 250, 24 homers, 79 RBIs. His RBI probability is now down to 20%. The 0-1. Line drive right there to Rojas. Bobbles it. Gets it back up. Fires over to first in time for the out. 2 down. The runner will move to third. And that will bring up Jeff McNeil. Job by Logan. Nice job by Rojas to stay with that. Flick. Good to see you, my friend. Saying is a pretty good pitcher. This was going to be a tough one. This wasn't going to be an easy win, but yeah, off to the start we all know and love, right? Good to see you in here, though, my friend. Hope you're doing well. Certainly feels like a game right now that 2 runs might be a solid number. Whichever team can get 2 first. A lot of baseball left, but you got to feel good if you can get to 2. I agree. September, got to win, right? 29 games left. Got to finish this. They're all going to be tough, right? Here's Jeff McNeil, who's hitting 333 with runners in scoring position this year, as well above his season totals. He did have a hit in the first inning. The first pitch to him. Little flare. This might drop in. JP going backhand zone coming in. Makes the catch. Nice job by Logan to get out of that. I thought that might drop in there as a little blooper. The leadoff double is stranded. We will head to the top of the 4th. No score. Great pitching there by Mr. Logan Gilbert to get out of trouble. See if the Mariners can find a way to get a couple base runners. Crazy seeing this season from the Yankees. I mean, I've been watching baseball for 30 years, and I've never seen the Yankees not. Maybe when I was a kid, I don't remember, but man, to see the Yankees be kind of in last place is crazy. And the Mets, with all they did in the offseason, all the big moves to compete to win a World Series. And I will say, I thought they did a nice job at the deadline, getting back some stuff on those free agents they bought. Yeah, I hate that I own Apple TV now just to watch a Mariners game once a month. It gets super frustrating. Actually, their broadcast isn't terrible. I like that they put those probabilities up there. I think that's pretty cool, but I hate that I have it. I don't want Apple TV. All these apps I have to buy just to watch one Mariners game, or two a month at most. I guess I'm paying $9 to watch a Mariners game. It could be worse. I think it's more than $9. But if you guys are new to the stream, hit that like button for me and hit the sub button if you are new here as well. And if you want, check out the channel page for memberships and think about becoming a channel member. Exclusive members only live streams. And our next one, I believe, is the goal is going to be the 8th of September for the Rays and the Mariners. That'll be the second game of that series. And it'll be towards the end of this road trip. I'm going to try to do a live stream Monday with everybody for the Labor Day for the Reds game. It's just going to depend, though, on what we're doing family-wise and everything. Holidays are always kind of tough. Let me just check a work email real quick, guys, and I will be right back with you. Here is JP Crawford takes strike one. Buck Showalter being interviewed. The pitch to JP. Fly ball hit into fairly deep center field. Going back to the track, to the wall. That one's gone. A solo home run for Mr. J.P. Crawford, who nobody took in the contest. J.P., his 13th of the year. I didn't think off the bat that was gone, but it carried out. J.P. Crawford gets the Mariners on the board, and it is 1-0. How about that? J.P. stay red hot. J.P. Crawford going deep, 13 on the year. Man, what a season. What a season JP has had. I mean, you talk about someone that's just been so needed this year. I mean, JP, my gosh, here's Julio. So the Mariners get one off Senga. Comes send his pitch to Julio. Julio line drive. Fair ball down the left field line, just past the diving third baseman. Julio's going for second. The throw from McNeil is in time. He's out. Julio. I didn't think that was going to get there. Bad play there by Julio. With no out, with 2 outs, I'm fine with that. With 2 outs, try to get it. You get in scoring position. With no outs, you haven't had a lot of base runners. Take the single there. And he was out. He was out by a good distance. That wasn't close. I'm all for hustle. But McNeil got to that pretty quickly. I don't think that's a smart play with nobody out. Did he? Yeah, he got him. He's out. Like I said, with 2 outs, go for it. Put yourself in scoring position. Here's Gino. He takes strike one, the outside corner. With 2 outs, I'm fine with that because you get a runner in scoring position. Perfect. You take a shot. But with nobody out, I think you've got to hold there and you finally start getting some base runners here. The 0-1, Gino swings and misses 0-2. Yeah, I agree, Flick. I agree. I think you got to hold up there. Like we said, with nobody out, take the single. The 0-2. Gino fouls off. And for a couple reasons. One, I mean, he was out by a pretty significant margin. So, I mean, it wasn't like a bang play. It looked like a pretty easy play for McNeil. Two, Senga hasn't thrown a lot of pitches. You get another base runner, you put him in a little tight spot, and you start making him throw some more. The 0-2 to Gino, inside 1 and 2, and all that. So I just, I mean, again, easy to say after he's thrown out, but even during it, I'm kind of like, why are you stretching that? So JP homers, Julio singles, throws out at second. Here's the 1-2 to Gino. That misses down low, 2-2. But it is what it is. Good news is the Mariners do have a 1-0 lead here on a JP Crawford solo home run. And did he hold up the 2-2? He did. 3-2. 3-2 on Eugenio Suarez. On deck is Cal Raleigh. So nobody had JP in the contest, so no contest winner tonight. The 3-2. Strike 3 called right there. Forkball catches the bottom zone or cutter or something. Something from saying. Strike 3 called, 2 down here in the top half of the fourth. That will bring up the big dumper. Miami 3, Washington 3. Man, Washington could catch Miami. They're not super far behind. 2 outs, nobody on. 1-0 Mariners on the J.P. Crawford solo home run. Here's Cal. Did he hold up on a fork ball in the dirt? He did. 1-0. He is. Senga's good. I said that if you were Christian, I agree with that. I was saying it before this game. This could be a tough one. 2, 3 might win it for you. Senga's really good, which is another reason why I probably would have Julio hold there. The 1-0, Cal line drive. That's going to get through into right field for a base hit. 2-out single for Cal Raleigh. Mariners starting to get a couple hits here. 3 hits in the inning. And that will bring up Teoscar Hernandez. I mean, I guess you could look at it both ways. You could say, well, Senga's really good. That's why Julio should have gone. Try to get a runner in scoring position for an RBI. Or you could say he's really good, take the base runner and don't try and do too much. I guess you could go both schools of thoughts there, but I still will say Julio should have held up, but I will end it at that. Here is Teoscar Hernandez. Good to see Julio go get a hit after being out a couple days. Teo swings at the first pitch, just gets under it. Nimmo's there, shallow center, fairly deep to the warning track, makes the catch, and that'll be the final out of the inning. The Mariners do get one on the solo home run by J.P. Crawford. We'll head to the bottom of the fourth. It is the Mariners 1 and the Mets nothing. Yeah, definitely. Well, it could have changed the Gino at bat. You never know. Could have changed, Cal's at bat, the single, if he still gets that, puts first, third maybe. So, I thought it was a mistake by Julio to go there. I just thought it was, but I'm going to stop. I always do this. I dwell on things for like 30 minutes. It's like Mariners get the lead. Let's keep shutting them down. Game 2 of that 3-game set. What am I talking about? Game 2 of the doubleheader, Cubs and Reds tied at 1. Thank you, Hannah. Appreciate that. We're about to get underway in Texas between the Twinkies and the Rangers. Also about to get underway in Houston between the Yankees and the Astros. And then about 30 minutes, Colorado and Toronto will be underway for that game. If you guys are new to the channel, hit that subscribe button for me. I'm 13 away from 2,200. And hit the like button for me as well. There's Lou Swanson. Freeman are still the best. They've done. I mean, their player development's been incredible. I mean, the Braves, one of those teams you just can't say enough good things about, right? I mean, it's just. And also don't forget the trade for Matt Olson. That helps too. That helped alleviate a little of that loss of Freddie Freeman. A great player development, good trades. They've done it all. They really have. They've been fantastic. Cleveland gets back in it, cuts that lead in half, 2-1 against the Rays. Lucas Giolito will start on Monday for Cleveland, their new acquisition. Saw someone was like, Lucas Giolito's pitched for like 20% of the AL teams this year. Pitched for the White Sox, Angels, and Guardians all in one season. Yeah, the Angels traded legit prospects for Giolito and Lopez, and then just ended up salary dumping them a month later. Remember when the trade deadline happened, I think the Angels were actually ahead of the Mariners in the standings by a game, or at least it was even. I mean, look what's happened since then. Pete Alonso is going to lead off here in the bottom half of the fourth inning. Right? You did. You had Canzone. You had Canzone, right? Just you were close. Half point. No, I'm just kidding. Oh, you were close though, right? Here's Pete Alonso. Dominic Leone, who is with the club right now, was claimed from the Angels. Here is Pete Alonso. Line drive right to JP. He will fling it over to Ty. 1 down here in the fourth. 1 pitch, 1 out. That's always nice when that happens. It's nice when a good hitter does that too. That'll bring up Mr. Daniel Vogelbach. You guys remember that home run that Vogelbach hit against Texas in 19? And it was like the one night where StatCast or whatever wasn't working. So we never got an actual distance on it. It was like upper deck, just crushed. And then there was no data on it because StatCast wasn't working that night or something. Here's Vogelbach, the pitch. Drops in there for a strike. 0-1 with the splitter. We are underway in Texas with a big game. between the Twins and the Rangers. The 0-1 to Vogelbach. Pops it up. That is going to, I think, be playable for Gino. He's going over, giving a look. Makes the play, 2 down. Job by Gino. Nice catch in foul territory. I'm not that was a super hard play, but man, Gino makes those look so easy. He is really just so smooth over there. I'm not saying that was like a super difficult play or anything, but those plays are always a little tougher, I think, than people realize. And Gino just effortlessly does it. Nice inning so far for Logan. Just 3 pitches. Kind of not that his pitch count was necessarily bad, but get it back in line a little bit. Here's DJ Stewart. 1-0 Mariners, bottom of the 4th. Here is Logan's pitch to Stewart. He grounds that one right to Ty. Ty underhands to Logan in a 4-pitch 4th inning from Logan Gilbert. Absolutely huge for him to get that pitch count back in line. We will head to the 5th inning. It's the Mariners 1 and the Mets nothing. Would love another run or two. Not going to lie. 1-0 never makes me super comfortable. Not that 2 would make me think game over or anything, but be slightly more comfortable. Thank you to everybody that's viewed and been in the stream so far. Really appreciate that, guys. Thank you all for coming in and hanging out and having a great time here on a Friday night. The Phils, the Fighting Phils, and the Brewers, a possible playoffs potential series there. A couple teams, both 15 games over, starting a weekend series down or over or in Milwaukee. That should be a pretty good series. I do too, Flick. He absolutely earns it or has earned it. He has been phenomenal. He has been absolutely phenomenal. I'll put Gino up against anybody in the American League. Up for the Mariners here in the 5th will be Canzone, Ty France, and Mike Ford. Canzone popped up his last at bat. Ty France walked, and Ford grounded into the double play. 1-0 Mariners heading to the 5th. You guys can hit the like button on the stream, and if you're not sub, hit that sub button. 13 away from 2,200. See if we might goal, get that by tonight. The post game will be up after the game as well. You got to do the calzone, the canzone. And now you got Dominic Leone and Dominic Canzone both in there. Baltimore in my neck of the woods tonight down in Arizona. That should be a good series there. Baltimore and the Diamondbacks. I guess go D-backs. Couldn't hurt to have Baltimore lose a couple games, but I don't think that's anybody the Mariners are really going to be catching, but is what it is. Here is some football highlights. Mr. Messi scoring a goal for wherever he's playing now. Miami? He's in Miami, isn't he? And here we go on the top of the 5th. Looks like we're about to have the first pitch, and the umpire held it up. Umpire must have known we were still at commercial. So thank you, Blue. Senga is ready. And his pitch to Canzone is on the way. That is in there for a strike, going 1. Yes, exactly. Thank you, Rooftop. Yeah, Miami. Thank you. Appreciate it. You'll 0-1 the Canzone. Fouls that one off way outside. Goes over. Tries to get the bat on it. Does, but fouls it off 0-2. 1-0 Mariners, top of the 5th. Next pitch will be 55 for Senga. He comes set and is 0-2. Canzone with the drive. Deep right field. Going back is Stewart, but he's there in front of the warning track. Makes the catch. Looked a little better off the bat than it was. And there's 1 down. LA against Miami, Sunday, September 3rd. That will be Messi. I believe that's his team. Against Los Angeles. Here is Ty France. He walked his last at-bat. A real good at-bat to lead off the 3rd. And Senga getting a warning to wait for his 8 seconds to the plate. Good start for the Mariners. The Yankees take a 1-0 lead on Houston. Good start for Seattle there. Obviously a long way to go. Here's the pitch to Ty. Oh, the line drive foul. That was a bit of a hanging breaking ball. And Ty just a little out in front of that. He waits a half second on that, probably a double down the line. 0-1 to Ty France. Thing is at 56 pitches. He comes set. And his 0-1 to Ty is right down the pipe for a strike, 0-2. Mike Ford on deck. Joshua Rojas in the hole if the Mariners are to get somebody aboard. Senga is ready. Is 0-2 the tie. In the dirt, 1-2. Right, I do like seeing Ty bat with nobody on sometimes. That's right. That's right. Yeah, Ford can't be the double play guy. Ty's got to keep his title. 1-2. Inside, strike three call. Good pitch. Just catches the inside corner, strike three. Not much you can do there. Your only hope is swing and hope you get a piece of it to foul off. It's there. It just catches that corner. Nothing you're going to do with that pitch. 2 outs, and I'll bring up Mike Ford. Senga is ready. And the pitch to Mike is in there for a strike, 0-1. Talk about big series. How about that one down in LA tonight? Atlanta and the Dodgers, an NLCS preview in September. The 0-1 to Ford. Fouls it off, 0-2, 96 on the fastball. Love to make Senga throw a few pitches, and he's only at 61. So he's been looking pretty good to go 7. We'd love to have him have a big pitch count inning. Hopefully try to get him out after 6. But right now, that's not looking possible. The 0-2. Swing and a miss by Ford, so no chance there. We'll head to the bottom of the 5th. It remains 1-0 Mariners here in New York. So essentially the double play, right, Flick? Like essentially it works out. They both make the out. I guess the strikeout's better. You make them throw a few more pitches than a one-pitch double play. So a little more productive. Yeah, thank goodness for JP. Saying is mowing him down. Yeah, 1-0 leads. You know how I feel about 1-0. I was the old adage of never be worried about being down 1-0 because my buddy told me that once. Don't get worried about being down 1-0 because you got to score 1 to win anyways. So, although hopefully the Mariners they win at 1-0, I'll take it. But we'll have a couple more. That's right. They tag team that DP. Like I said, at least they made him throw. I guess better to strike out and make him throw 8 pitches more. Boston, Kansas City, mid first there. Red Sox have about that much playoff life left, maybe. The Royals just trying to avoid finishing worse than the A's, although they may want to. Nobody wins the home run contest tonight, unfortunately. Nobody took JP. Surprised no one took JP. JP's always not a bad pick because, well, one, he's hit 13 home runs, and he's the leadoff guy. So, he gets the first crack at the home run. Not saying that's, always a smart way to do it, but usually surprised when JP doesn't get picked. One. Was it a late entry? Was it right when that ball was going over the fence flick? We're like, I think I'm feeling JP for this one tonight. Detroit and Chicago, there's a game for the ages. Talk about Braves and Dodgers. Now you got Detroit and Chicago, top one. Bases loaded, though, for the Tigers. For the Animal. Hopefully they win for Animal. The Tigers actually been okay. Like, they've been better. You know what I mean? They're not good, but they've at least played some somewhat competitive baseball this year. And they don't score, so they go to the bottom of the first there in Chicago. Like, I think Tigers fans could be okay with this season. Here is Alvarez, the pitch from Logan. Splitter, and Alvarez fouls it off, 0-1. Alvarez, Beatty, and Mauricio do up. Mariners currently minus 165 money line. Mets are plus 135. So if you bet $165 on the Mariners and they win, you'd win 100. The pitch. Ground ball. Rojas behind the bag. Gonna have to make a quick play over to first in time. Nice play by Josh Rojas Obviously, Alvarez is not the fastest guy in the world, but a nice play behind the bag at second on the grass over to Ty France. Nice play by Josh Rojas. And he's way over there near short. He's got to make a strong throw, too, and he does. Ty stay on the bag. I think he did. Great news. Great news there. Thank you, Flick. Fantastic news. 3-0 Yankees. Yes, epic playoff proportions there in Chicago. September baseball. Here's Beatty, takes strike one. You get some great matchups, and then you sometimes get the Royals and the A's playing. And if those matchups are already rough in May, it's even worse in September. But great news with the Yankees there. The 0-1 to Beatty in there for strike 0-2. Check out the Twins and Rangers real quick. That's 0-0 top second. Oh, the Twins have one on and nobody out. Logan is 0-2 here on Beatty. Great play by Rojas there. Really nice play. That's one of those plays that you're not going to remember when the game's over, but that's going to make a difference. In fact, I'm going to write down that play so I remember it. I forgot. I'll say in a second here. The 0-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Nice pitch by Logan. Rojas played bot 5. I forgot when I did my post-game recap for the A's game, I forgot to mention that the play Teoscar made, to throw out Ruiz on that potential sac fly. Wow, that was the hardest hit ball by a Met this season, that Mauricio line drive. No wonder Teo had trouble with it. And it completely blanked my mind. I got to get better at writing down plays. That's in there for strike 0-1 because I completely forgot to mention that Teo dart on Wednesday. That was a huge play. Scherzer on the mound for Texas tonight, so that's going to be a tough one. That's one, hey, Minnesota can win. You feel good about the rest of the series, right? The 0-1 fouled off 0-2. Pittsburgh and boy, crazy to think a St. Louis game without playoff implications in September. That series might determine who finishes in last in the Central. That's crazy. But it is 0-0, top of the first there. Great first inning for the Rangers. For the Yankees, I got hockey on the brain. And there's the update from Texas. The 0-2 from Logan and Mauricio. Swing and a miss over the top of that splitter. And that will retire the side. A great fifth inning from Logan Gilbert. We'll head to the top of the sixth. Still 1-0 Mariners. And the Twins now have a runner at third with 2 outs. So Twins needing a little 2-out magic. Logan is at 63. Did I see that correctly? If someone can help me out there, 63, 64. I saw it right before the inning ended. I meant to say it, and I checked something else. I guess I can check it on the app. Let me check it on my phone real quick. I think it was 63 or 64, Roof. Logan is at 64. Thank you, Flick. Flick got it in there before me. Appreciate that. Jason Dominguez first ever at bat is a home run. I'm assuming is that Dominguez is Kansas City? Is it bad that I don't know that? No, Dominguez is in Kansas. Where's Jason Dominguez? Oh, the Yankees. Duh. God, why? How did I mess that up? The Yankees. Duh. Yeah, thank you. I don't know why I was blanked on that one. Very cool for him. Hey, the Yankees finally going young this year, getting rid of Donaldson and some of those veterans that just haven't worked out. Hey, good. I mean, hey, even if he doesn't pan out now, at least that rookie card might be worth something with the first major league home run. He'll be in the history books with Greg Dobbs. Greg Dobbs' first at bat was a home run in 2004. Tampa Bay clinging to a 1-run lead, just like the Mariners. We are heading to the top of the sixth in New York. 1-0 Mariners here. Rojas, Crawford, and Julio. Yeah, he's been in their system for a little bit. It's been a name I know Yankee fans have talked about for a while. Finally get to see some of these guys up. Baby Jordan, Lazaro Montez. He's been killing it after a bit of a slow start. Montez has been on fire. Cole Young, too. Harry Ford. Here is the pitch to Rojas from Senga. Rojas with a line drive. That's going to get down into center field for a leadoff base hit. It's a leadoff single here in the sixth for Josh Rojas. Felony Celeste, another one. Colt Emerson. Emerson Hancock when he's back and healthy. The Fighting Phils take a 1-0 lead. Oh, yeah. Montez is a ways away still. Definitely. Here is J.P. Crawford, leadoff single for the Mariners. See if they can add on. The pitch to J.P. is in there for a strike 0-1. Yes, here, Cold Hero job. Well, yeah, exactly. Rojas has been, what a great addition he has been over Colton Wong. Rojas on at first. The 0-1 to J.P. Crawford coming up. The pitch. That misses down low. Good take by J.P. That forkball had some movement on it. 1-1. One out. Excuse me. No outs. One on. Apologize. Top of the sixth. 1-0 Mariners. Josh Rojas, a leadoff single. Now it's J.P. Crawford, who homered back in the fourth inning. The 1-1 to J.P. Outside, 2-1. Good take. Yeah, I agree with that. I think the 2025 is like, if everything breaks exactly right, 2026 probably most likely. And assuming his development stays on track as well. The 2-1. Did JP go around? He did. The home plate umpire says he did. Wouldn't hurt to check. I think he did go around, but I hate when they don't check. 2-2. JP will use his time. Let's see. I don't know. It would have been worth a check. You know, that's the thing with these home plate umpires. Like, I don't see the problem in just a little help down there. I don't know. I think he might have held up. The 2-2 to JP. In the dirt, 3-2. Gets away from Alvarez. He can't find it. Rojas gets into second base. Rojas gives a little thumbs up to Christopher Negron, who must have given him the okay to go there. What wasn't it was in the dirt, but it didn't get far from Alvarez. He just couldn't find it. It's got to be a lonely feeling if you're a catcher to not be able to find the baseball. And it's like right there. And it's like right there. Like, where? The 3-2. JP's going to pop it up. It might get out of play. It will. All right, that's a big stay alive. Worst case scenario, you got to move that runner over. Yeah, no problem. Thanks for joining, JP. Oh, that was the replay. I'm sorry. Yeah, absolutely. Thanks for joining, Fruit Punch Samurai. I appreciate it. Absolutely. Anytime. Yeah, he definitely has. Fit in well with the clubhouse. The 3-2 outside, ball 4. First 2 men on for the Mariners here. Thank you for the kind words there, Fruit Punch Samurai. Appreciate it. Rooftop will be covering some games next week, so check him out some channel. Check out his channel, sub him up, and he'll be doing some minor league games coming up soon, which will be really fun. So thank you, everybody, for joining. If you're not subbed yet, hit the sub button. Thank you, whoever subbed. Appreciate that. I'll edit that. And here's Julio with 2 on and nobody out. A chance for the Mariners to tack on here in the top of the 6th. First and second, nobody out. The pitch to Julio in the dirt, ball 1. Alvaro, throw down to second. Safe. Thanks, Apple, for showing me that. I don't think the second baseman was on the bag. It got in the dirt. Now let's go, Julio. Alvarez threw down to second, and then Apple TV just stayed focused on Julio. Like, thanks for showing me what happened there. Julio, 317 with runners in scoring position this year. Rojas on at second, JP on at first. The 1-0 pitch to Julio. Big moment here in this game. The pitch from Senga in the dirt, 2-0. Did Julio hold up? Looks like he did, 2-0. Senga's lost it a little bit here. Lost that command a little bit. Julio in the driver's seat. Good speed on the base pass as well. So, a gapper could score him. Should be able to avoid a double play with anything as well. Maybe JP not great speed, but a good base runner. The 2-0. Oh, Julio got his pitch and fouls it off straight back. 91. That thing was over the middle of the plate, and Julio knows it. He knows it. He's walking back like, he just missed that. He knows it too. You can see that look on his face. Fouled it straight back. If he gets on that, that might have been a 3-run home run. Got to get over it. 2-1. The pitch. Julio down the line, fouls it off again. He went down and got that forkball. Fouls it off, 2-2. Wesley, welcome in. Good to see you, my friend. Oh, yeah, awesome, man. Well, I appreciate it. That's another reason I wanted to do this game, because it's on Apple, and wanted to be able to do it. So, yeah, I hate that it's not on Root. I hate that I have to buy Apple TV for one Mariner game a month. But welcome in. Good to see you in here, my friend. Hope you're doing well. The 2-2 to Julio from Senga, the pitch. Julio fouls that one off again at 96. Julio's close on these. He's not missing these by much. It's not like he's just making contact. He's hitting these pretty hard. Some of these are just kind of right there. Went forkball, slider, cutter, forkball, four-seamer. And it's just tough facing pitchers like this. They can throw anything right here. Runners at first and second, nobody out. The 2-2 to Julio Rodriguez, the pitch. Did he hold up? It was in the dirt. He went around. Yeah. Julio's got to be better there. I know it's a tough pitch, but you got him way off that. Julio strikes out, and the runners do not advance at all either. So that's a tough AB. Forkball, I mean, it hits in front of the plate. I mean, he did. He goes around. That's the right call. Same. I'm with you there. 100% with you there. Yeah, I mean, exactly. I mean, if you're into that and that's there, then I think it's cool. It's just, for me, it's like there's only a couple Mariner games, on here. So it's, Julio got forked. Yep, not good there. Tough one. That one pitch, that 2-0 pitch was there to be driven. And when you miss that one, it's tough. See if Gino can come through. Still got first and second, just one out. 1-0 on Gino. The pitch. Inside almost hits him. 2-0. That was slow. Gino could just stick the elbow out there and kind of let that hit you. Good news is you've made Senga throw some pitches here. He's at 78. You can keep the pressure on, maybe make him throw a few more. You might be able to get him out of here after the 6th. 2-0 to Gino in the driver's seat, just like Julio. The pitch. In there for a strike, 2-1. The cutter catches that outside corner. Minnesota and Texas, scoreless. Houston gets a run. Or no, they don't. It's 3-0. 3-0 still. Yeah, I agree. At least one more. I mean, I'm not saying one more ends it. But, man, you would hate to come out of this without another run. The 2-1 to Gino. Fouls it off, 92. Another one kind of right there. They're missing some of these. Senga's left a couple of these cutters in the middle of the zone here, and the Mariners just fouling them back. It's tough when you got a pitcher that throws so many pitches because you can't really just hone in on something here. First and second with one out. The 2-2 to Gino. Strike 3 called, 96 right there. 2 down. 2, 3, and 4 have got to come up here and do something. It's up to Cal. Yeah, I would take 10 more any day. Yeah, not good at bats there. Not good. They looked full. I mean, Gino didn't look like he really knew what was coming. Julio had a couple good swings, but just couldn't do anything with it. Then got, like I said, got forked. Up to the dumper. The pitch. Swing and a miss way over the top of a forkball. Come on, Cal. You got I know it's easy for me to say sitting here. This is a big inning. This kind of feels like one of those momentum changers. You get first and second, nobody out. And if you can't come out of that with, even like I said, I'm not asking for 10, but, get it to 2-0. It's going to be tough. Although Logan's been sharp. 1-0 to, the 0-1 to Cal Raleigh. The pitch. Strike called. That wasn't a strike. I mean, it was borderline, but maybe caught the corner. To me, it was a pitch that missed its spot and it didn't catch the zone. I hate when those are called strikes. 0-2 on Cal. Not looking good here. Senga comes set the pitch. Up high, 1-2. So the good news here is you've got Senga now at 84 pitches. Still probably good for 7. Going to have to find a way to get another base runner here to get him out after 6. You guys are new here, hit the like button, hit the sub button. 27 people in here. Thank you all for joining on a Friday night. 1-2 on Cal Raleigh, 2 on, 2 outs. The pitch. Grounder foul. Cal stays alive. Better than nothing. Rojas started the inning with a single. JP walked. Julio struck out. Gino struck out. Julio just missed a 2-0 pitch that he fouled straight back. That, man, if he could have straightened it out, that kind of felt like the changing pitch of this inning. The 1-2 to Cal Raleigh. Senga set the pitch. Swing and a miss way over the top of a forkball. Man, Rojas and JP do their job, and then 2, 3, and 4, you're middle of the order. I mean, can't even move a runner over. Pretty bad. 1-0, bottom 6. Can Mariners make one hold? And one hold up. Logan's been sharp enough. Nice job by Senga. He pitched really well to get out of that. That's for sure. Yeah, that frustrating. I mean, it's just, like I said, didn't feel like they need to get 5 runs there, but just, move them over, get them in, 2-0. You feel pretty good there. You kind of feel like that extra run would be nice. But let's see. Hopefully hopefully it holds up. Hopefully not. Hopefully not. Just, it's September baseball. It's going to be a grind. Every pitch is going to have us on edge. Like I said, Senga's good. He's going to wiggle out. This isn't, fortunately, you don't get to face Jordan Lyles anymore. But you got to find a way there. Julio's got to lay off that pitch. Actually, Julio had a couple he probably should have laid off, could have walked. And rough at bat from Gino. Just Logan's on his game. Hope it holds up. They said that, I guess the positives he got saying at like 86 pitches. So he'll probably be done after 7. So you get a couple cracks at the bullpen. So if you guys are new here, hit that like button. If you're new and you're in here, hit the like button. Also hit that subscribe button. I'm 12 away from 2,000. You guys can help me out. Hit that subscribe button. Hope you guys all having a good Friday night. Hope everybody has a 3-day weekend. I'm sure some don't, but if you do, I hope you're ready for it and ready to have a good time and enjoy some barbecuing in a 3-day weekend. Yeah, it's just, it's really a team that's just unfortunately not built to move runners over. It's a lot of strikeouts, walks, and home runs, which can lead to some great innings. If Julio straightens out that 2-0, maybe that's a 3-run home run and it's 5-0 or 4-0. But unfortunately, just not a lot of runners that they move over. Here's Nimmo as we are ready for the bottom of the 6th. The pitch from Logan just misses outside 1-0. I'm actually, that's cool. No, Senga's been great. That's cool that you're in Japan. Hopefully they can get to the bullpen there and get some runs off of them. But no, Senga's been fantastic. He's had a great year. 2-0 here now to Nemo. Oh, that's awesome, man. Well, I appreciate that. No worries. Never any pressure to comment or anything. But I'm glad you're enjoying it and watching it. 2-0 from Logan to Brandon Nimmo. Comes setting the pitch. In there for a strike, 2-1. Nimmo, Lindor, and McNeil, 1, 2, and 3 due up here in the bottom of the 6th for the Mets. 1-0 Mariners still. Here's Logan's 2-1. Nimmo with a drive, deep right field, Teo going back. We're tied. Yep, that's why you couldn't. Why got out on. 1-0 was not going to win this baseball game. I mean, I think we all knew that. Tied at 1. Brandon Nimmo. Solo home run. Yep. And usually once a game, Logan gives one up. There's always that kind of one a game that Logan seems to have. It was coming. That's on the offense. They've got to, like I said, Senga's been great. I'm not, knocking it, but got to find a way there to squeeze out a run. Back to square one, 0-0. Here is Lindor. Still a lot of baseball left tonight. See if the Mariners can scrap out a couple runs. The pitch to Lindor. This is down low, 1-0. Gilbert is ready. His 1-0 to Lindor. That drop in there for a ball. Okay, now the zone's going to get tight. I love that. Love that. Senga got a pitch last inning that was outside, called a strike, but I guess Logan's perfectly placed splitter that was thrown exactly where Cal set up is on strike. Okay, the 2-0. Up high 3-0. Doesn't help when your 1-0 pitch that is perfect is called a ball. That's the exact opposite I was saying with the Senga one. Like Cal was set up right there. Logan hit his spot. It hit the zone and somehow a ball. I understand that. The 3-0. Lindor swinging 3-0. Thank you. Going to pop that up. Teo going back, or Teo coming in. Excuse me. Rojas going back. It's Teo and one down. So thank you, Lindor, for swinging 3-0. We'll take it. One down. 3-0. A mid-second. Yeah, 1-0. Usually not going to hold up. You got to find a way to add on. Still 1-1. Plenty of baseball left here. Far from over. I didn't think 1-0 was going to hold up. Mayor's going to have to find a way to scratch out another run somewhere. They've been doing it. They've shown us they can do it. So I'm going to believe in it till they don't. Here's Jeff McNeil stepping up. 1 out, nobody on. McNeil pops that up. Canzone coming in. JP going out. It's going to be Canzone. He's got it. 2 down. A couple quick outs here after the home run for Logan, and that will bring up Pete Alonso. Go to MLB.com, see if there's any updates. I know Hannah's been very gracious to give those to us. Minnesota and Texas, 0-0 bottom of the third, although Texas with a leadoff double to start that inning. Toronto and Colorado just underway as well. 2 outs, nobody on, 1-1 game. Here is Pete Alonso. Gilbert comes set, the pitch. Alonso fouls that one off. Fastball down in the zone, 96. 0-1. In the 7th inning, the Mariners will have Teo, Canzone, and Ty France due up. I'm assuming Sangl will be out there for the 7th. Haven't seen anything in the bullpen going on. The 0-1. Inside 1-1, splitter misses. 2 Cincinnati 1. That's the second game. Cubs going to sweep a doubleheader there. Philly's still hanging on. 1-0 after 2 in Milwaukee. The 1-1 to Pete Alonso. Inside 2-1. Logan lost a little bit of feel for that splitter here in the 6th. The 2-1. Alonso with the line drive down the left field line. Fair ball. And it'll hop over the fence for a ground rule double. So here we go. Now the Mets a base hit away from tying this game. The hardest hit balls tonight have been from the Mets. I will say that. Exit velo on that. Pete Alonso was 107. Nimmo's was 110. Mets expected batting average today 307. Mariners 192. So a double. WK, what's up, man? How you doing? Good. Thanks for joining the stream, man. Hope you're having a great night. Enjoy the pizza, my friend. Yeah, come on back. Hopefully, you're still talking baseball at that point. Hopefully, it's not over. Flick, enjoy the pizza. Here's Vogie. Vogel back with a drive. Center field. Julio going back at the warning track. At the wall. Bumps makes the catch. Not sure why if he needed to jump there, but he does and makes the catch. Whew. Survived a Vogie bomb there to the wrong part of the park. We'll head to the 7th. Still knotted up at 1. I have to check the actual numbers on that. I wouldn't be shocked if it is close, though. Hopefully, we can get one against the NL East today. Logan frustrated. I think just frustrated with himself a little bit about giving up that run. Yeah, Sanga's been. Sanga's fantastic. Like this was going to be a tough one. I said at the beginning of the stream, this was not going to be a walk in the park win. Obviously, it's been great for the Mariners to get another run there. They needed it, but Senga deserves credit too for pitching out of that. Sometimes good pitchers make good pitches. It just is what it is sometimes. Let's see what the expected batting average was on that the Vogelbach hit. 900 expected batting average. 105.4 exit velo. It would have been out of 18 parks. Nimmo's would have been out of all 30 parks. JP's would have been out of 25 ballparks. Just checking some. Where's the JP Crawford home run? Okay. Excuse me. Kansas City taking it to Boston. Yeah, no man, exactly. And the epic playoff proportion game, Detroit and Chicago, all knotted up at 0. 3-1 Yankees. Houston gets a run. Colorado and Toronto go into the bottom of the first. Texas 2 outs and a runner at second. I haven't been able to listen to it because I have it on mute so I don't get copyrighted. I like the kind of the probability numbers they put on there. I think that's pretty cool. But the overall broadcast, I'm not sure of. I haven't listened to it too much, so I can't comment too much on that. 3-1 Yankees leading the Astros. Roof, yeah, give me just a minute, man. Let me see if I can get that link to you. Hold on, because I got to pull up Twitter and everything. Let me get this. Here's Teo. He fouls that one off at 0-1. Senga's still back out there for the 7th. Senga's 0-1 to Teoscar. Swing and a miss, 0-2. Oh and 2 from Senga to Teoscar. Comes set and the pitch. There we go. He did not. 1-2. You're good. No worries. No worries. Yeah, I saw that. First career home run off of Verlander. That's crazy. Roof, I'm getting you the link. Hold on. The 1-2 to Teo in the dirt, 2-2. Texas does not score in the 3rd inning. Lowest opponent batting average on a pitch, saying his forkball way up there. The 2-2, Teo fouls off a fastball. See if the Mariners can get that run back. Teo, the calzone, and France due up here. 2-2 pitch. In the dirt, 3-2. Staying at 92 pitches. Love to get him out here, get into the bullpen, make it a battle of bullpens. 3-2 to Teoscar. Staying comes set the pitch. Teo with the fly ball into the gap. This is going to get down to the wall. Teo's going to get second, and it'll be a leadoff double for Teoscar Hernandez. And the Mariners have something cooking here in the 7th. Got to find a way to score him. Starkey, how you doing, my friend? Welcome in. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well on this Friday night. Here is Dom Canzone. The Mariners got to find a way to score here. Canzone with the ground ball to second. That'll advance Teo. And Canzone is out at first. So at least, I mean, got to run to third. Better than we did last inning. Today's not bothering me too much with the Mets. Senga's really good. I respect Nimmo, Pete Alonso, Lindor. They've got some good hitters. So I will say this game's this isn't Royals level annoying. Like, I don't think the Mets are good, but they've got some players. I thought this series was going to be tough. I did. I don't think this is a terrible Mets team. It's not a good team, but it's not a trash team either. Here's Ty France. Runner at third, 1 out. Inside, 1-0. Be a great time for a sac fly. Exactly, Christian. Exactly. Bad, but capable. The 1-0 pitch to Ty. Swing and a foul back, 1-1. He's got to find a way to get this run in. Canzone moved him over. Action in the bullpen. Phil Bickford. To be honest, don't know a lot about the Mets bullpen, but you got Phil Bickford warming up. 1-1 from Senga to Ty France. Runner at third with one out. The pitch. Ty swings over a pitch in the dirt. I know that forkball is great. I know that's a really, really good pitch. I know it is, but oh my God, like it just like it's in the like I mean it hits 4 feet in front of the plate. I mean, you got to be able to lay off it. 1-2 on Ty. Not asking even for a hit, just a fly ball. The 1-2 to Ty France. The pitch. Swing and a miss, strike three. What an awful at bat by Ty. Ty, I'm going to get on because Ty's just not been that good this year. He doesn't get a pat. Like, that's a terrible at bat. Not even close. I know that pitch is a good pitch. I know it is. Like, I get it, but holy cow, what a terrible at bat by Ty France. Really, it was, right? Like, exactly. Mining for the hits there. Here's Ford. Need a base knock. Pitch to Mike Ford. Swing's not even close over the top. He has no chance against that forkball. I mean, my gosh, what a bad at bat for Ty. I get it. I know that pitch is really good. But come on. Like, I'm not asking for a hit. Like, give me something in the air. 0-1 on Mike Ford. Outside, 1-1. Nope. Some very frustrating moments the last couple innings. Kodai Senga has 101st pitch of the night coming here to Mike Ford. Need a big 2-out knock. The 1-1 to the F350. Right there, strike two, fastball. Now he's sitting forkball and he has no chance against the fastball. I mean, credit to Senga. I mean, he's pitched really well. Hopefully you get a battle of the bullpens and the Mariners can win that. 1-2. Let's see if Mike Ford can do something with 2 strikes. Find a bloop somewhere, something, somehow. The 1-2 to the F350. Did he hold up? He did hold up. 2-2. Ooh. Mets fans not liking that one. I don't know. It was pretty good. That pitch might have been a strike anyways. That caught the bottom of the zone. I think Ford check swinging probably helped himself there. Yeah, I think he held up, actually. I think he did. The 2-2 to Mike Ford. The pitch. He held up again. 3-2. That one was a better take. On deck is Josh Rojas, who did single off of Senga his last time up. Yeah, he held up. That's a good take. Oh, now they check when it's 3-2 to Mike Ford from Kodai Senga. The pitch. Swing and a miss over the top of it. Leadoff double goes nowhere. Bottom of the 7th. 1-1. Ty France's at bat was pathetic. I mean, that needs to be called out. That was a bad at bat. Saying it like I said, deserves credit. No, he maybe even demoted to a Taurus in that at bat there. Nothing against the Taurus, but listen, like Senga's really good. Deserves credit. He pitched in trouble and out of it. Like, good pitchers are going to get out of jams, but man, Ty has to be better there. Like, Mike Ford is probably going to strike out against Senga. Like, it's just going to happen. Ty France has got to find a way to get something in the air there to bring in Teoscar. Even Canzone, I'll say, did his job. He moved the runner over. Like, rather have hit, but, he got Teo to third. Ty's got to find a way. Thank you to who just subscribed. I'm 11 away from 2,200, so thank you to the new sub. Appreciate it. He couldn't have bunted. There was a runner at third with one out, so he's already at third. Really hasn't been the best. Yeah, no, like I and some of this is just game, what I call like game day emotion. During the game I'll get emotional, but once the game ends, I'll take a deep breath on it. And then listen, it's still 1-1. I mean, top of the bottom of the 7th, so far from over. It's just in the moment, it's frustrating. When you sit back and take a deep breath, I can usually get over it pretty well. So it's certainly, take everything I say in these streams with a grain of salt. and then the post-game recaps are more of my analysis on it. The 40, the EcoBoost, the little turbo 1.7 liter Ford EcoBoost. I mean, I won't change my opinion that it was a bad bat by Ty France, but no score in Texas. Yeah, and like it was a bad at bat, and in the Mariners' defense, I mean, when they're sitting forkball low, Senga's dotted fastballs. When they're sitting fastball, he's thrown that forkball in the dirt. I mean, Senga's pitched really well. I cannot be super mad at them. Here's DJ Stewart leading off, fouls off the first pitch from Logan Gilbert here in the bottom of the seventh. A huge game in Chicago, I'm sure in front of a packed house, is scoreless. 3-1 Yankees, top of the third as well. 0-1 here to DJ Stewart. Bottom of the seventh, Stewart, Alvarez, and Beatty do up the pitch. Stewart hits that one foul, 96, 0-2. I think Logan's pitch count only at 80 pitches. Good news is Mariners will get into the bullpen in the eighth, so if Logan can keep it at one, you got Senga out of there. And you got one. You found a way to get one off of him. The 0-2. Almost hit Stewart. Ooh, lucky it didn't. Split her way in the dirt. 1-2. Philly still up 1-0 in Milwaukee, bottom three. Good game, actually. As much as we can be upset, very well pitched game on both sides, to be honest. So the 1-2 to DJ Stewart in the dirt, 2-2. 0-0 Minnesota and Tex, bottom of the fourth. Go Vikings. Yes, go Twins. Sorry. Football. I'm getting into the football mindset. The 2-2 from Gilbert to Stewart comes set and the pitch. Swing and a miss. Splitter outside. Not a great splitter, but he got him to swing through it. One down. If Logan can keep him here, he battled. He got into the bullpen tied. It's time to get a run. Let's look at Buck Showalter and Senga. Shaking hands. Pete Alonso getting a ball. Must have been like a career number strikeout or something. In week one, I don't know. I might begin to go with a buddy to watch the game, so I'm not sure. Here's a pitch to Alvarez, is in there for a strike. Not positive. Depends on what me and my buddy are going to do. We kind of have we get together like 3-4 times a year for football, kind of an all-day thing. So just going to depend on what his schedule is. If not, I might try at Mrs. Low 1-1. But there will be football streams this year. I'll be definitely will be doing Seahawks streams. 1-1 here on Alvarez. The pitch in the dirt, 2-1. Let's look at Buck Showalter, star of Seinfeld. You guys are Seinfeld fans. Buck was in a few episodes. Yes, I know he's a baseball manager first. I'm joking around, but he was in Seinfeld. Some kids waving behind the camera. Distracting Logan. The 2-1. Just misses 3-1. Good splitter. Good take by Alvarez. 3-1 now to Logan. From Logan to Alvarez. On deck is Beatty. 3-1 on Alvarez. He's 1 for 2 with a single. Rojas made a great play to rob him of an infield hit his last time up. The 3-1. Drops in there for a strike. 3-2. Good job by Logan there. 3-2. Next pitch will be 89 for Mr. Logan Gilbert. He'll ask for a new baseball, and his request will be granted. Pete Alonso watching, blowing a bubble of bubble gum. Bottom of the seventh here, less than 2 hours into this game, going along pretty quickly. Now Alvarez will take his time out, which is his right. Oh, I know. It's crazy. It is crazy that we're almost there. This team strikes out. Yeah, I mean, it is. I think it's just good pitchers. Senga can get strikeouts, and he's he's gotten the Mariners. It is frustrating because, and here's the 3-2. Alvarez fouls it off because they just need like a little fly ball there, something. Yep, Yankees, Mets, Diamondbacks, Orioles. Buck's been around. Our old friend Chris Flexen holding down the Jays for us. Bottom second there, no score. 3-2 on Alvarez. Pete Alonso doing 3-2-1. Let him know what the situation is. The 3-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Nice pitch, 96 from Logan. The NL Central bottom of the barrel. 1-0 Buccos over the Cards. 2 outs, nobody on. That'll bring up Brett Beatty, the third baseman. The Mariners will have Rojas, JP, and Julio due up in the 8th inning against a new pitcher. Thank you. As Kodai Senga really pitched a nice ball game. Deserves credit. He pitched well. Here's Beatty. And he went around on that splitter in the dirt. 0-1. 2 outs. Nobody on. Beatty 0 for 2 with a couple strikeouts tonight. Mets fans still kind of doing the wave. Kind of stop now. Logan is ready. His 0-1 to Beatty. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. 96 from Logan. Logan a strike away from striking out the side here in the 7th. We keep showing Pete Alonso. They must really like watching Pete Alonso watch baseball. Timeout for Beatty. And we're ready to go here. We'll do the 0-2 again. Logan is ready. His 0-2 to Beatty on the way. In the dirt, 1-2. Gino should still be Mariners third base. I think it depends on what they do. I'm fine with Gino there. I mean, if there's a way to upgrade that, I'm never against trying to upgrade any position that they have. But, if they make upgrades elsewhere, I'm fine with Gino. The pitch in the dirt, 2-2. It all depends. It's like Ty France. I'm fine with Ty being there if they make upgrades in other places. But if they can upgrade there, then, yeah, go for it. 1-0 Texas. Stupid Texas. Oh, I appreciate that. Hopefully, I don't know. I don't know if that's going to happen, but I appreciate the support there. 5-1 Yankees. That's good news. Cal and Logan having a conversation here. Might as well. Logan probably close to the end of his game as well. Next pitch will be 95. Bullpen should be well rested. Gabe Spire is getting loose. I imagine that would make sense. You've got lefty, switch hitter, lefty due up next. So I imagine might be Logan's last hitter. And then it'll be Gabe Spire, probably no matter what, for the 8th. Hopefully the Mariners can find a way to get maybe 2. The 2-2 from Logan to Beatty. Comes set. Logan's 2-2 on the way. Up high, 3-2, 97. Went up top with the fastball, and it missed. Ronnie Mauricio on deck. His first career major league hit, a screaming double. The hardest hit ball by a Met this season. How about that? That's a cool fact. Gilbert is ready. His 3-2 to Beatty on the way. Grounder in the hole. Gets past the dive of Josh Rojas, and it's a 2-out single that just finds a hole. So the Mets live here in the bottom of the 7th. 8-7 Braves. Who are the Braves playing today? They are playing. Wait, aren't they playing the Dodgers? Wait, how is it? Wait, what's 8-7 Braves? What's? Oh, last night. I didn't even see the first one. I'm sorry, Christian. I didn't see your first comment. I'm like, wait, it hasn't started yet. Great series. Great series there. Looks like they're going to. I think they're going to let Logan finish. I'm just doing a mound visit here, so I think Logan's going to stay in. I think Logan will come out if Nimmo reaches. 8-7 last night. Gotcha. Yeah, I didn't read your first comment, unfortunately. I was like, 8-7, 8-7. I'm like, is that code? Like you said last night. Mauricio steps in. He's going to face Logan Gilbert unless they're just buying time for a pitching change. Looks like they're not. Logan's going to stay in there. See if Logan can get through 7. Runner at first, 2 outs. Logan looks back the runner, comes set, and the pitch. Grounder. It's going to get through for a base hit. Beatty's on his horse. He will stay at second. Just a little dinky grounder that found a hole. Not much to that, unfortunately, but finds a hole, and there's first and second, nobody on. I think that is going to probably have to do it for Logan. I don't know if you want him facing Nimmo after Nimmo homered off of him last time. I don't think there was much exit velo on that one. From 102 off the bat, but expected batting average of 190. It was actually hit pretty hard, but right into the ground. Not much of an expected batting average on it, but it found a hole. That's baseball. 1-0 Texas after 4. Toronto, Colorado going to the top of the third. Logan Gilbert, 6 2/3, 7 hits, 1 run, 1 earned, 9 Ks, no walks. No, I think it's the right call. With Nimmo coming up, Nimmo got that home run off him last time. I think this is they let him face Mauricio, couldn't get out of it. I don't mind this. Get Spire. I mean, especially since what Nimmo did to him last time. But certainly don't want to run through the pen all in game 1 either. Fantastic game for Logan Gilbert. One, bottom 7. Yep, he was fantastic today. He deserves a standing O. He did. Logan did. Mr. Gilbert did his part today. Absolutely did his part today. Now the bullpen's got to hold it, and the offense has got to find a way to. I don't care how they do it. I don't care if they all jump in front of 10 straight baseballs, but find a way to get a run in. Wow, how about the Royals? 6-0 on Boston, ending any hopes Boston might have had. Yankees up 5-1, bottom third in Houston. Texas 1-0, top 5. It's just how they're built. It's a team that strike like I mean, you look at the roster: Gino, Teo, even Julio to an extent. Like they strike out, and they hit home runs and they can walk. And there's times where it does great because they get some big innings where they just keep it going. Unfortunately, tonight was one of those nights they just kind of need a couple balls in play, and they just couldn't do it. They just, unfortunately. So, I mean, I'm not so much like mad at the strikeouts necessarily because it's just kind of who they are, but just not finding a way to, however they can do it, they didn't find a way to get a couple runs in there. Credit goes to Senga too. He wiggled out of those jams. I mean, he just pitched backwards and really kept them off guard. Mariners are tied for 4th in baseball in 1-run losses. Good to know. Okay. Yeah, so just go ahead and do that, right? We'll take that. Lamb, welcome in. Let's go, M's. Absolutely. Dave Spiron. Looks like his chain was stuck in his beard there. That must have hurt. Pulled a hair. I've been there. Here's Nimmo. The pitch. Grounder. In the hole. Rojas has got it. Flip the second. What a play to get the out at second by Josh Rojas. Nimmo hits a dribbler with an exit velo of 2. Rojas gets to it. Flips to JP in time. Fantastic play by Josh Rojas to get the final out. He was definitely out. What a play by Rojas. Boy, the Mets have been hitting the ball hard tonight. Then it was almost a couple little dinking dribblers that got them a run there. We'll head to the 8th. Still knotted up at 1. Whew. Yeah, exit velo on that Nimmo one was 73.7. They almost got an infield hit out of it. Nice job by Gabe Spire there. Great play by Mr. Rojas. We'll head to the top of the 8th. September baseball, ladies and gentlemen. This is it. It's going to be fun. It's going to be crazy. I agree. Yeah, you want fruit punch. I did a video on that. I like that trade. If you want to look just analytically from F4, Rojas and Canzone have combined for 0.8 wins above replacement level. for the Mariners, and Paul Sewald has gotten the Diamondbacks 0.1. So it has definitely been a good start. Yes, big time. We got the man, the myth, the legend coming in here. Oh, hold on. I can't. Hold on. Hold up. Let me get these reattached here. Connected. Can you hear me?
I hear you great. Do you hear me?
It's not. Oh.
Good thing it's commercial break.
Can you hear me?
Can you?
Yes. There we go. Might help I had my volume on.
3 subs today. I won't complain. 692. So
nice.
Hopefully my post game show that I'll probably do from my car in a parking lot at my friend's birthday party will maybe do the trick.
That's the grind right there. That is when you have to grinding it out.
And I know that shouldn't be dwelling on the past, but I am absolutely kicking myself for not doing it from day one. And there could have been days where I could have been doing it from like anywhere. There are some like vacation spots where I could have done it from. Like, it's not so much people may care about what I say. They care about maybe the background's appealing. Maybe people will subscribe like, oh, he's doing it like at a mountaintop. That's cool.
His beachfront property.
Like that, yeah. So
Colorado hanging in there.
Shoulda, coulda, woulda. Hindsight's 2020. You live, you learn. Right. But as long as I by December, I'll be happy because December is when I had 2,000 plus watch hours. If I don't get it done by the end of December, I'm pretty much in the hole.
Here is the new pitcher, Phil Bickford. He delivers a strike to Josh Rojas, 0-1.
Mariners really got to get this going because if the bullpen...
Gotta find a way to get a run here. The pitch. Misses down low, 1-1. Rojas, Crawford, and Julio.
That should be strong. You would think that should do the job.
Agreed. The 1-1 from Bickford. What a name. To Rojas. I like saying it. Swing and a miss. 1-2, 93 top of the zone. Rojas swings through it. Astros chipping away at the Yankees. Come on, New York. Hold up there.
Come on, Domingo. Get prospect. Right. Make my rookie card proud. Make me proud. I have your rookie card.
Do it.
I got your rookie card.
And Rooftop. The 1-2 to Rojas. Did he go? Did not. Holds up. 2-2. 94 just outside the zone. Rojas holds up. Hopefully that pays off for the Mariners and they can make something happen with it. They got Senga out of the game. They're tied, so at the end of the day, they battled. Here's the 2-2. Inside, 3-2. Battle of the bullpens now. Bickford can get a little wild. His 3-2 to Rojas. Pops him up. Is it going to get out of play? Alonso going over. He's calling for it. He's got it. 1 down.
Was it in the strike zone? Like, should he have not swung?
Yeah, I believe it was.
So he didn't have a choice.
He didn't swing a ball for.
Ty France would have done that.
Oh, Ty's at bat was brutal in the 7th.
Well, from what I heard.
Well, I mean, at least like the ones the inning before were bad. Like Julio was close on a couple. Ty wasn't even in the same like ballpark. Here's JP. Fouls off the first pitch at 93, 0-1.
Come on, JP. Do something.
One out, nobody on here, top of the 8th. We are still knotted up at 1 tonight in New York. If you have the 0-1 to JP, up high 1-1. If you've not hit subscribe on my channel. Go over to Rooftops. Hit subscribe for him as well for both our channels. Remember to hit like on the stream as well.
Just 7 great. Magic number 700.
Get him there tonight. The 1-1 outside. Oh, called strike. Borderline. Looked a little outside.
Man.
Yeah, I mean it's a ball, but I mean
And with Logan
Nothing
Gilbert
more.
out, you really want to get those runs in because each time Scott Service changes his pitchers, it's going to give opportunities for the other team.
Up high, 2-2.
I would hope that Gabe Spire still.
Flicked. I would think so because you've got Lindor and McNeil, so it makes sense. I would leave him in. I'll say it right now. I'd leave Spire in. The 2-2, outside 3-2. If that call that was borderline would have been called a ball, which JP would be aboard, but is what it is. 3-2. Like you have not missed much. Just frustrations.
Blame the umpire. No, all I can say is no room for error.
No, it was borderline. The 3-2 to JP pops it up. Looked like it would have been ball 4. Calling for it is Lindor. He's got it. 2 down.
Let's get a home run for Julio. This one I'm okay with him running his butt off, but the only reason why
this is fine. Like this is where here is Julio, 1 for 3 with a single. Yeah, great time for Julio to hit his home run in 4th consecutive game. This would be a really nice time for it. Bickford comes set. His pitch to Julio. Strike 1 just on the inside corner. Good pitch. That caught the zone. Julio
be halfway
inside, but yeah. Oh, 0-1 to Julio. Bickford comes set, and the pitch. Outside, 1-1. Gino on deck, if it gets to Gino. The 1-1 to Julio, the pitch. Line drive, that's going to catch some gap. Going to get down all the way to the wall. Julio will round first. He'll easily coast into second with a 2-out double for Julio Rodriguez. And the Mariners have the go-ahead run.
Is up.
Second.
Okay. Gino Suarez is up.
Yep.
You would expect
the Yankees going top 4.
And that's off of Justin Verlander. That makes it more impressive for the Yankees.
Yeah. Exactly.
It's why I tell everyone.
Find a way. Gino's been clutch this year. Let's see if he can come through with a 2-out ribby. You know, Julio will score pretty high, especially with 2 outs. The pitch to Gino. Outside and a little low. Now just a little outside. 1-0. Apple says a 22% RBI probability for Gino.
That's still an F.
Right. Outside 2-0. Well, now the RBI is going to go down more because the walk probability goes up. Yeah, it's down to 14 now because he's more likely to walk. So,
man, these guys are nerds.
They got all the.
Such an Apple thing to do, I think. Yeah, it's a total Apple.
Right? It is. The 2-0 to Gino. The pitch. Down low, 3-0. Cal Raleigh on deck.
Red light.
You know what? I might maybe green him here just with 2 outs.
I just take it.
Yeah, probably.
Been on fire. Tails up, right? After this?
No, it's Cal. That's strike on the outside corner. Borderline pitch. Yeah, it'd be Cal on deck then, Tail.
He tried to red light that one. Now you got to swing. If it's good, of course.
A little bit of a generous strike call there. The 3-1. Gino fouls it off, 3-2.
Yeah. Down to the final strike.
Detroit takes the lead on Chicago. Toronto still 0-0. Runner at first for the Rockies. 2-0 Rockies. All right. Good news there.
Mariners are really being gifted an opportunity.
Yep. 3-2 on Gino. Julio on at second. Julio claps his hands. Bickford sets. That's again. He's ready with the 3-2, steps off, and they're going to have a mound visit here.
Yeah, the pitcher's going to be like, hey, yo, it's Gino. He strikes out a lot. It's all good. Just calm down.
I think they were close to a pitch clock violation, so I think they were like, just go out there. And Cal Raleigh on deck. Mound visit is over. Bickford is ready. 3-2 on Gino. Julio really going to be off now, so Bickford comes set. His 3-2 to Gino. Foul, pops it up. Alonso going back. It looks like he's got a beat on it. He does. Gino swung at ball 4. Pops it out. We're going to go to the bottom of the 8th. 1-1.
Knives only.
Wasted that double from Julio. Looks like Gino kind of swung at ball 4 there. 1-1.
All right, I got to roll, but it was a
thanks for stopping by.
meaningful few minutes.
Top guys.
# don't quit your day job.
Later, man. Have a good one.
Later.
Take my headphones off so my ears can breathe. Problems I had to have the computer mic on, which turned the game volume on. Rooftop, they are saying goodbye to you, my friend. 1-1, bottom of the 8th. That Julio double was the second hardest hit ball of the night. 111 exit velo. 1-0 Texas, top 6. 5-2 Yankees. On the far, I just heard someone say, "Ooh, Colorado up 2-0 on the Blue Jays." That's awesome. If you guys are new to the channel, hit the like button on the stream, and then please subscribe. I'm 11 subs away from 2,200. It's my new goal for tonight. So if you guys can help me out there, I would appreciate it. Hope you're all having a good night. Hopefully they can. We'll see. Here we go. It's getting September baseball. It's going to be a battle. Let's see if they can pull it out in the 9th. Yes. Oh, did Chris Flexen? Yes. We sent him to Colorado just for this moment, just for this one. Detroit leading Chicago. I'd rather see Detroit win that game. At least they're showing at least they've had some effort this year. I'm assuming Gabe Spire should stay on because you've got Nimmo, Lindor, and McNeil. Or excuse me, Nimmo grounded out. So you've got Lindor, McNeil, and then I would bring on Brash or someone for Alonso. Then you have Vogelbach too. So kind of a tough one to play there. Downtown New York. 1-1, bottom of the 8th. Mariners and Mets. Good game. Well-pitched game. Logan and Senga probably justified a no decision for both. It's Andres Munoz in, so it is not Spire staying in. A little interesting decision here. Here's the pitch. That is a strike to Lindor. 0-1. I mean, Lindor is a switch hitter. I'll be honest, I don't know what his better side is, to be perfectly honest. Andres Munoz making his 41st appearance of the year. 38 innings, 54 strikeouts, 18 walks. The 0-1. Outside 1-1. That slider just haven't really found it recently. There were a couple good ones against Oakland, I thought, but see 1-1 on Lindor. The pitch. Lindor with a line drive. That's going to get down for a base hit. Leadoff single for Francisco Lindor. Like I said, a little surprise went to Munoz here. I'm curious to look at the splits for Lindor. That will bring up Jeff McNeil. And McNeil already uses his timeout. Here is McNeil. The pitch. It's a fly ball into left field. Canzone ranging over. Makes the catch. 1 down. Nice job by Canzone to come over. Lindor will hold it first. The sliders, here's the thing, EDM, like the slider's good. Just the last few weeks, just hasn't a feel for it. Like when the slider's on, it's the best pitch. What's really been nasty, too, is that sinker that Munoz has been throwing. So let's see what he does here. Here's Pete Alonso. Power against power. The Rockies threatening again against the Blue Jays. Alonso 1 for 3 with a double. Runner at first, 1 down. Munoz against Alonso. The pitch inside 99 almost hits him. I think the ump was looking to see if it did. 1-0. Ooh. Almost did look like it might have caught the jersey. I don't think it did. I think it just missed. 1-0 from Munoz to Alonso. The pitch. In there for strike. Runner goes. Throw down to second base. Just too high. I think they would have had Lindor, but the throw was too high. And now Lindor's on at second. One to Alonso. The pitch. Fouls it off at 100, 1-2. Looking for that strikeout here. Oh, I know. That stinks. I mean, Jamal Adams, we kind of figured. I think we kind of figured Jamal Adams would be out, but Witherspoon stinks. Yeah, that's going to be a tough one for Toronto to overcome without Bichette. But they've got a pretty easy stretch here. They've got Colorado, I think Oakland and Kansas City, I think in that order. So we'll see. They have a chance to make up some games. And yeah, tough news with Witherspoon. Adams, I think we kind of figured wasn't going to be back week 1, but hopefully he's back before week 4 since they didn't put him on IR. 1-2 from Munoz to Alonso. Runner at second with 1 out. The pitch in the dirt gets away. 2-2. And Lindor moves to third. This is just so frustrating. A single, a stolen base, and a wild pitch, and now the Mets can win the game here with like a sac fly, essentially. Super frustrating. Yeah, I'm a little surprised they took him out there, Roof. I didn't really understand that one. Oh, now runner at third, even better. So about Jamal, everyone's saying Jamal. The Jamal hate's gone from like it's gotten a little over the top. The pitch, Alonso swing and a miss, strike 3, 98 from Munoz. 2 outs, huge pitch by Andres Munoz. Yeah, Adams, I would think like week 4 would probably be the best bet. Here's Vogelbach now. Big Daniel Vogelbach. Can Munoz get out of this? The pitch. In there for a strike at 99, bottom of the zone. Good pitch from Munoz. 0-1. Lindor led off with the single. McNeil flied out. Lindor stole second, advanced to third on a wild pitch. Munoz struck out Pete Alonso. Now he's got Vogelbach 0-1. The pitch. Fouls it off 0-2. Lindor really running down the line. The 0-2. The pitch outside 1-2. Lindor really trying to mess with Munoz there. I mean, as he should. No one holding him on. So Lindor's getting halfway down the line. Munoz just got to stay focused. Try and get Vogelbach here. Runner at third, 2 outs, 1-1 game. Munoz looks in. Comes set. The 1-2 to Vogelbach. The pitch. Fouls it off. Canzone giving it a look. It'll get out of play. 100 on that pitch from Munoz. Will do it again. That's right. He really is. Vogie was the original. He's hit 3-3 Marlins and Nats. Vogie was the original F350. We went to Harvard upgrade. I like that EDM. The 1-2. Vogelbach just gets a piece of it to stay alive. Thought that was a wild pitch for a second. 1-2 again. Coming from Andres Munoz to Vogelbach. Hit the like button on the stream if you haven't already. Hit the sub button. Thank you. Did get another sub. I'll update that ticker as soon as this at bat that has me very nervous ends. Thank you guys for being here with me, getting me through it. Munoz comes set. Lindor with a big lead off of third. The 1-2 to Vogelbach. The pitch. Fouls it off again. Man, Vogelbach just sticking his bat on those and staying alive. It's all fastballs here so far. You know, you hope Vogelbach just doesn't kind of learn to get one. Yeah, this will be it for Munoz for sure. Reds, 2 bottom of the ninth for the Cubs going for a sweep of a doubleheader there. Vogelbach is just sticking the bat and getting it on. The 1-2, the pitch. Holds up, 2-2. Or did he go? No, he didn't. I didn't think he did. Good at bat here by Vogelbach. Give him credit. Longer the at bat goes, the more you think the hitter's got that better chance. They just see so many pitches. You know, eventually they time one up. So hopefully Munoz get out of this. The 2-2 to Vogelbach. Munoz is ready. The pitch up high, 3-2. Nice job by Cal to pull that one down. That could have been a wild pitch. I mean, if you're going to let them, if they're going to beat you, let it be on a hit. Don't be on a wild pitch. Four-seamer, sinker, sinker, four-seamer, sinker, 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 four-seamer for Munoz here in this at-bat. 3-2 on Vogelbach. Munoz's pitch. Line drive, base hit into left field, and the Mets lead at 2-1. Too many fastballs. Munoz just has no faith in that slider right now. He just has no faith in it. And if you throw 15 straight fastballs, eventually they're going to hit one. Yep, yeah, it did. You roofed, yeah. He got it. He did. And he got like 5 of them there. He's just he doesn't have that slider right now. It's frustrating. William Cook, good to see you, my friend. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, I just don't know what's happened to that slider. I don't know if it just, I mean, he just doesn't have a feel for it, doesn't throw it. 2-1 Mets. I mean, just didn't throw one slider. You can't, I don't care how good your fastball is, you can't throw 11 straight of them to a hitter. Like I said, the more Vogelbach fouls off, eventually he's going to get one. Here's DJ Stewart. Takes up high 1-0. Runner goes into second. It's not Vogelbach anymore. Pinch hitter is Tim or Castro. Now base hit gets another run because Munoz can't hold runners on. Mariners will have to rally in the ninth. Got to hold him here. Munoz is ready. The 1-0 to DJ Stewart. Comes set the pitch. Outside 2-0. Absolutely. Far from over here. Far from over. Just got to bounce back. Right? We're ready for the rooftops. Got the video cooking for tonight. That pitch drops in there for a strike, 2-1. Roof, it'll make for good content. I'll tell you that. The 2-1 outside 3-1. I mean, just all fastballs. I mean, I'm like, I get it. It's Munoz just has no faith in that slider. Until he does, he's just not going to be as dominant. It doesn't mean he's going to be bad. Like I will never. Andres Munoz is still a good pitcher until he finds that slider again. The 3-1 up high ball for it. Got to go get him. Can't. And then DJ Stewart walks out. We'll bring up Francisco Alvarez, Pete Woodworth out for a visit. Hope you guys are all having a good Friday night. Not over yet. Got find a way in the ninth to get a run. Not over. Definitely, probably not. Looking good. Yeah, until he finds that, he's definitely strong without the slider. I agree, William. Not over, but we got to hold him here. Can't let him get that third one. You got to keep him 2. You never know. Someone gets a bloop and a blast here. Not over. The Mets bullpen is not very good. Not saying that means the Mariners are going to score, but find a way to get a run. That will bring up who was it? Francisco Alvarez, at least to get righty on righty here now. Pennant chase baseball. This is what it is. Yankees up 6-2. Texas is up 1-0. Colorado's up 2-1. Yeah, need a dumper bomb in the ninth. Absolutely. How about a dumper walk and a Teo bomb? That'll work too. Ground ball, foul. I mean, yeah, that's the betting odds. I mean, obviously a team down 2-1. I mean, if it was Mariners and A's, they'd be huge underdogs right now. I'm not saying it's likely they're going to win. I'm just saying it's not over. That's all. I mean, yeah, the betting odds are going to be very heavy on the Mets of one with 3 outs to go. Here's Alvarez. The 0-1 from Munoz is coming. And the pitch up high. Or did he go? He did not. 1-1. We'll go back pointing something out here. Has Munoz thrown anything other than a foul? I mean, just he's not going to be able to be dominant without the slider. The 1-1, it almost hits Alvarez, goes behind him. Wild pitch. Now a base hit would score 2. Now, if they get a base hit here, I'm probably going to join the fully it's over crowd at 4-1. That's not going to be very doable. Munoz just doesn't have it. My poor video saying Munoz is fine. Not aging like milk. Aging like milk on the shelf. Alvarez pops it up. Rojas calls for it. Steps over the back, makes the play. That will retire the side. We'll head to the ninth. Mariners need a bloop, a blast, something to make this a game. It's 2-1 Mets going to the ninth. Big Daniel Vogelbach against his old team, Munoz. Yeah, can't throw 9 straight fastballs all on the outside edge. They're going to get you eventually, my man. And just everything compounding for Munoz. Not only not throwing the slider, but the hit to Lindor, fine, it happens. He's the slowest guy to the plate for a pitcher on this team. So Lindor gets an easy steal of second. Wild pitch gets him into third. And then throwing all the fastballs with no slider. Just a perfect microcosm of where it's kind of gone wrong for Munoz there in that inning. Do it. Get that shoe on there. Let's make a rally. Let's do it. Twins took a 2-1. Nice. Good to see. Blue Jays and Aztecs will chill Los Angeles. I agree. No, exactly. Still in great shape here. Everything's still in front of them. And this was a game. Hopefully they hang on. Hopefully the Twins hang on. This was going to be a tough one. Senga's really good. This was the one game in the series that I was a little unsure of. Not over yet. Let's see if they can come back here in the ninth. I don't know who's closing for the Mets. Is it Trevor Gott? I mean, we can get a run off Trevor Gott and find a way here and win this. If not, you bounce back tomorrow. Goals to win a series. So find a way to do that. That's good news there. Yeah, the Twins can hold on. The Yankees can hold on. And Colorado can hold on. You wouldn't lose anything. But it would also, you can look at it both ways. You can say, oh, good, those other teams won. We could also go, man, if the Mariners could have won this game, they could have upped the lead on these teams. So, it's always a double-edged sword with that stuff. I can – Drew Smith. Thank you, Flick. Drew Smith coming in for the Mets. I think Drew Smith is pretty good, if I remember correctly. The Mets are – I just don't know a lot about the Mets. A lot of NL teams. I just don't have it. Ugh. Just everything for Munoz is just – it's just been a struggle. And, I mean, now you probably don't have Munoz tomorrow either, for sure. Exactly. I never want to say any win's easy, but you got to feel good. The pitching matchups really favor you the next 2 days. Not saying they're guaranteed to win, nothing in baseball, but, you lose this one, come back, win tomorrow, feeling pretty good. I mean, when was the last time the Mariners lost a game that wasn't like just a ugh? I mean, they've only lost a few, but all the losses, they haven't had a 2-run loss in forever. Here's Cal swinging and a miss through a breaking ball. I didn't look at Smith's numbers, unfortunately, but Drew Smith in the game here. Ortega takes over in left field. McNeil moves to right. 0-1 to Cal Raleigh. The pitch in the dirt, 1-1. See if the Mariners can rally here. Still got 3 outs to play. If you guys are new here, hit that subscribe button, hit the like button. 1-1 on the dumper. Cal's 1 for 3 with a single. Drew Smith comes set. His pitch to Cal. Outside, 2-1. Cal's could have taken that first pitch. Be 3-0. 2-1 on Cal. Teoscar Hernandez on deck. Then it's Dom Canzone. And my Apple stream just went out. You've got to be freaking, you've got to be absolutely kidding me. My Apple stream just like died on me. There it is. Are you kidding me right now, Apple? The amount of, you got to be kidding me. I am holding in so many cuss words right now. 2-2 on Cal, I guess. Sorry about that, guys. Thanks, Apple. Or I guess that's maybe my computer. I don't know. 2-2 to Cal Raleigh. I didn't see the pitch before that. I'm sorry, guys. 2-2 to Cal. The pitch. Outside, 3-2. See if Cal can get aboard. I imagine you'll have Caballero or Haggerty running. 405. Thank you for that, Flick. Appreciate it. 3-2 to Cal. Find a way. Get on base. Get some speed on there. The 3-2 to the dumper. Line drive. Just foul. Ooh, that could have been a double down the line. Cal out in front of that by maybe that much. 3-2 on Cal. His reach base probability 48% according to Apple. What's the probability of my stream crashing again, Apple? What's that probability in the 9th inning of this game? The 3-2 to the dumper, the pitch. Low, ball 4. Great take by Cal. Oh, I thought the ump wanted to ring him up. It was low. Cal's aboard. We'll get a pinch runner here. There we go. There we go. I think we're up to maybe 10% now for the betting odds. 3-1 Twins. Good start there. Man, Verlander, very similar to that. There was a game in Seattle, well, last year, the playoff game, and then 2018 where he gave up a bunch of home runs. Cal's aboard. I'm assuming we had a pinch runner I haven't seen yet. I would imagine Swaggerty or Caballero. It is a pinch runner. I don't know who yet. Cal comes out. Here's Teoscar. Drew Smith is ready. His first pitch coming to Teo. Throw over to first. They just picked off Caballero. You've got to be freaking kidding me. Inexcusable. You've got to be freaking kidding me, Caballero. It might as well challenge it. I mean, nope. Unreal. You know what? I can deal with the losses. I can. You guys know me. You know I can deal with the loss. I'm as optimistic as they get. But just stupid baseball. This team, I swear to God, this team could have 30 wins in a row if it weren't for stupid mistakes. Look at Teo. He's like, you got to be kidding me. I'm holding in every cuss word I can right now. Well, back down to about 2 now. Teo swings and misses. That 25% lasted for about 2 seconds. Nope, unfortunately, Flick, I am not. That drives me nuts. Like, why can't this team lose normally? Why can't they just lose normally? He's like, hey, it happens. They've got the 0-1 to Teo. Fly ball, right field, right to McNeil. He's got it. 2 down. He'll be up to Canzone. Absolutely unbelievable. Garbage. Like, enough to make... I get Cobby's thinking about going. I do. I get it. But you can't get picked off. I don't care if you're thinking about going. You can't. You can't get picked off there. Yep, got him. Yep. Yeah, on to Saturday. 2 outs here. Let's see. Maybe Canzone can poke one out. Got to flush this one away a little bit. Some super frustrating stuff, though. No doubt. But got to find a way to flush it away. Here's Dom Canzone. He fouls it off. And it'll be strike 1. Just frustrating. Cal works a great at-bat. And it's not even like 5 pitches later. It's 1 throw over and Caballero's picked off. And I don't know what's going on here. I'm assuming timeout. Cobby standing by himself in the dugout. Yeah, I get it. Probably not the best time to be talking to anybody. You're Caballero. Smith looks in, shakes off a couple signs. Can Canzone have 9th inning magic here? 0-1 to Dom. Swing and a miss way over the top of a breaking ball. 0-2, Mariners down to the final strike. Ty France is on deck if it keeps going. If you guys are new here, hit that sub button. I hope you're all having a great night. Really do. Thank you guys for another sub. Thank you guys for some subs. Sub. Appreciate it. 0-2 here on Canzone. Last chance for the Mariners. 2-1 Mets. The 0-2. Smith comes set. The pitch to Canzone. Line drive. Base hit up the middle. Thanks, Caballero. Gets past the diving Mauricio, and the Mariners have life. If Ty has anything left in a home run, Ty, do it now. If there's anything left for you, Ty. Yeah, it's coming. Thank you for that. Exactly. It's tough enough to win baseball games in September. Can't give the other team outs. Can Ty magically find the power stroke here? Please. Do you have Haggerty run here? Yeah, Haggerty's going to run. No, Cade Marlowe, excuse me. I thought that was Haggerty. My bad. Is Cade Marlowe pinch running? Ty, if you have a home run left in you somewhere, find it. Ty 0-2 with a walk. Smith comes set. Throw over to first. If they were picked off Cade Marlowe, I don't think I could. I mean, I would have lost it. I would have had like a breakdown on camera for you guys if they would have picked off Cade. Oh, come on, Ty. There's a home run in you somewhere. I'm putting it in there. The pitch to Ty France. Up high 1-0. Throw over down to first. Gosh. Marlowe's back. Just stand on the base. I get it. I know you're the tying run and getting into scoring position matters and it's important, but my God, don't lift your feet off the bases here. Same. Okay, the 4-out inning flick. At least there can't be a TP. Hi, if you have anything in you to go deep here, even just gap one, something. 1-0 to Ty France from Drew Smith. The pitch, swing and a miss. Breaking ball, top of his own, probably a pretty good pitch to hit. Ty swings through it. I will say if the Mariners got picked off twice, that would be the absolute most hilarious way to lose a baseball game. An inning, every out on a pickoff. 1-1 to Ty. Excuse me. Smith comes set. The pitch up high, 2-1. If he reaches, Mike Ford is on deck. I don't think Ford was pinch ran for, was he? No. Here's Big Daniel Vogelbach, the original Mike Ford. 34 people in here. Thank you guys for joining. Hit that like button, hit the sub. Appreciate you guys joining. Hopefully we're talking about an amazing comeback win here. 2-1 to Ty France. Marlowe on at first. Gets a small lead. The pitch. Inside or up high, excuse me. 3-1. Excuse me. Mike Ford is on deck. So at least got some pop coming up. 3-1 to Ty. Really nice if Caballero wasn't picked off right now. Throw over to first. Marlowe's back. And again, like, I can't say that if Cabby wasn't picked off, everything would be happening the same because Smith's going to pitch differently. Things are going to happen. But, man, you could have first and second right now, 3-1 to Ty. I mean, changes everything. 3-1 pitch to Ty France from Drew Smith. The pitch, up, swing and a miss. And a pitch that would have been ball 4, elevated. And the Mariners are down to their final strike. I just assumed it was ball 4. Ty looked like he was late on that, too. It was a weird swing. Well, the good news is 3-2. Marlowe will be off. So something in the gap should score him. 3-2 to Ty France from Drew Smith. Pitch clock winding down. The 3-2. Ty fouls it off. We'll do it again. Ty stays alive. At least made Drew Smith throw some pitches. I don't know if it's so much a big deal to make the Mets pen throw pitches. Has not been very good this year. I didn't miss that by much. See the comments. The game might be over. You guys probably know already. Probably a little bit ahead of me. 3-2 again. Marlowe will be off. Drew Smith comes set. The 3-2 to Ty France. Pops it up. It will get out of play. We'll do it again. Yeah, the longer the at-bat goes, Ty might get something he can drive. Cal Raleigh looking on. Mariners looking on. Mets faithful on their feet, hoping for a victory. 3-2 from Drew Smith to tie France. Smith is ready. The 3-2 to tie. Swing and a miss, strike three. Tie not even close on a breaking ball that looked pretty hittable. That's the ball game. The Mets win it 2-1. Mariners kicked themselves. Some bad mistakes. Yeah, brutal game for Ty. Ty was bad. He was not good tonight. I mean, yeah, they've lost a couple out of three. Not great, but it's going to happen. I mean, they were going to lose a couple in a row at some point here. Just hope it doesn't spiral. You just got to hope it doesn't spiral here. Bounce back tomorrow with Castillo. Yeah, a lot of self-inflicted wounds tonight, that's for sure. Yeah, Ty looks like a mess. I mean, just nothing close. Munoz just can't find that slider right now. Just really can't find it. Or excuse me, just not throwing it. And the problem is it's all fastballs. And listen, these are major league hitters. You can throw 100. They are going to find a way to hit one eventually. Well, the Mariners dropped that one. The good news is, as we look around the standings, Minnesota's up 3-1 on Texas. New York's up 6-2 on Houston. Colorado and Toronto are tied. But for the division, everything's still right in line for the Mariners. They dropped this one 2-1. I'm going to get my post game going. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Christian, for your Cubs. At least you won one game tonight. At least you got one of the doubleheader. Yeah, well said. For that. That's kind of the game. Yep, got to win tomorrow. Got to put it behind you. Guys, September baseball. What did I say in my last post game? Every loss is going to feel 10 times like 10 losses. Every loss is going to do that. Look at Teo's reaction on the Cobby pickoff. He's like, are you Mike Ford? They're like, are you kidding me? No problem. Happy to do it. It stinks about the loss. Got to bounce back. Yeah, rough game for the offense, John. Really rough game. JP did solid. Julio, Teo, like you said. I'll tip my cap to Senga. I will. He's a good pitcher. Got to bounce back, though, tomorrow. Can't have a couple days in a row. I'm going to head out, guys. Really fun, Gordon. Thanks for joining, man. Appreciate it. Appreciate you being here. Appreciate you all being here. Thank you so much. Have a great night ahead. I always appreciate you bringing the scores. That actually does help me out tremendously. You too. Enjoy the holiday weekend, guys. My post game's coming up right now, so be ready for it. I'm going to talk about this game, and have a great night, everybody. Again, truly appreciate you all joining me. Have a great night. Take care. Get that W tomorrow. Unless you're a Mets fan, then no W for you tomorrow. But if you are a Mets fan, I hope you enjoyed the stream. Have a great night, everybody. Peace. Go Mariners.